Fort Worth, it's Tales from the Fort. Starring Jared, and the other Jared.
Nerd alert!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tales from the Fort.
Oh, yeah.
We're back again.
We're
I'm
back.
showing a lot of leg.
Yeah, you
I don't
are.
know. I look like a giant. This is like a kid's table.
Showing a lot of leg.
It's like we are back and we are bigger than ever.
We are the masses. No.
It's all that candy.
I know.
Yeah.
Fucking Halloween.
Just trying to rearrange, get used to a new set. So, hey, we're back.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
There we go.
today we have an awesome fucking guest. You've heard us talk about him on the show. We finally found him again.
Waldo.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen, Brent Decker.
Yeah.
All right, so
We found him.
Thank you for
So-
having me on here.
we've told some Brent stories, and people were impressed. Or I don't know if they're. I don't even know.
I'm sure they
Move,
were
motherfucker.
impressed. I'm sure. I think
Yeah.
we got a lot of fan mail saying, who is this Brent?
Yeah.
Decker?
Yeah, we have to meet him.
Must
It's like,
have
no,
him on.
You,
Is
you
he
really
still
don't.
alive?
You really don't.
Is he out out in the wilderness? You know, I mean, what have you
Doing my
been doing?
thing.
Parts
Oh, man.
unknown.
I have been propagating a family.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm married. You guys knew me when I only had 2 offspring. I have
Mm-hmm.
3 now.
What were their names?
I have Anna,
Yeah.
Isabel, and Barbara now.
Yeah.
And I'm completely outnumbered.
Yep. You're screwed.
It's like vagina.
I mean, I don't know. Right now, I still have the dad leverage. And you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
It is the simple. I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Yeah.
Let's just run that back.
Yeah.
What did you think was going to happen? All right, cool. Let's correct that. And then you walk away. So, we'll see how much longer that goes. Anna, though, is just a thing.
Yeah.
She's a
How old is
man.
she now?
She's 10. She's 10 tomorrow. Oh, my gosh. I'm
Damn.
just so proud of her. She's honestly the jewel of my eye. Straight
That's
up.
awesome.
How old was? When did? So we all worked together
20
20 years ago.
6.
20 years ago when I was 7.
That's not a thing. No.
I would have been 15.
Yeah, I think it was what 2017 ish.
2017, 18.
Yeah. Somewhere in there. So
Because I got here in 2016, so in
Yeah, man, I
about a
felt bad
year
for
or
you.
so, I came over to 966.
yeah, that was the reason we kind of hung out.
yeah.
Was your wife had what, thyroid cancer
Yeah,
or
she
something
had
like
thyroid
that?
cancer.
And then me and Brent were talking one night. We were like, man, we should take him out, like get drinks with him. He didn't know anyone here.
Yeah.
And then somehow it morphed into coming over. Can I? Okay, there we go. All right, I'll cover that leg up. This isn't OnlyFans.
You got to pay for that.
Yeah, that's the premium. I'll slip you
Right.
some leg.
I'll show you a premium.
But yeah, somehow it morphed into me doing a cookout, and then Jared and his wife coming over, and Brent and his wife coming over,
Yeah.
and then me and Brent got really drunk.
was
And yeah, it was a great night. But your wife was just kind of like,
Oh, yeah. My wife was on the way home.
this is the
Like,
kind of people you work with.
who are these people?
Yeah.
Idiots. You can say idiots. It's all right. I've been called that plenty
Oh,
of
I'm
times.
sure that's what she said. I was.
Yeah, it was, but it was a fun night.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember what all happened, but it was fun.
Yeah, it
It's
was
sick
a
and
good
play
kickoff
cards.
to
Yeah.
being here. And
Oh yeah, we always used to play games and shit,
Oh, yeah.
so it was fun.
yeah,
But yeah, we did that, and then me and Jared started hanging out from there. So,
Yeah.
and then me and Brent used to hang out where we'd go catch Pokemon in the middle of the night and drink.
That's fun.
Dude, that was always fun.
That
'Cause,
night drinking's fun.
yeah, he would take a partial at work where he'd get off early, and then we get some alcohol and put it in styrofoam cups and go drive around and
Okay.
like catch Pokemon, or we go down to He called me one time and he was like, "Hey, do you want to go to the stockyards? My wife's going to drive us around and catch Pokemon." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, like a couple of children. That was
She's
fun.
like, "Here's some Capri Suns. And here's a bag of Cheerios if you get hungry."
Crackers and-
Thanks, Miss Decker.
Some goldfish.
You guys got plenty of AC back there? How are you looking good?
It's like, "Oh, is there a Charizard over there?"
Is Jared going to stay the night now? Are you guys going to be out that late?
You better
for
ask
Jared
your
staying the
mom.
night?
Yeah.
I mean, is his mom okay with this?
You better ask your mom.
I mean, how long you guys going to go out chasing Pokemon?
Yeah.
As long as it takes, Mom.
All these Pokemon.
Run
I gotta
a
catch
mission.
them all.
Run a mission, Mom.
Mom, we got a time limited mission. We got to get this.
Don't worry
Rodan.
about my life.
We don't get this Pokemon. It's over.
It's the end of the world.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
But yeah, it was fun, and it was always a good time talking to him.
Is that
and
still a thing? Is
I still
Pokemon
play
go-
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
okay.
is.
I didn't know.
That's
never
my
played it,
fucking
so-
brother. Love you, Brent. You badass. Recon Raider.
Goober.
Hey.
That's my own brother.
Oh,
Wow.
actual.
Hey.
What's his
family
real
member.
name? Recon.
His name is Nick.
Oh,
Hey.
He's a goober.
hi Nick.
Hi,
He's
Nick.
like the alternate version of me, the Latino version.
Latino. Oh,
Darker-ish. He's a great guy.
heyo.
He's honestly, you get us in a room together and you've got two Al Pacinos.
Damn.
Yeah.
Y'all just do a bunch of cocaine.
No, we just sit there and do Al Pacino jokes all night. It'll be just us going, Wells Fargo bank account, like just like it's not healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to know how much sleep mattress would be. Like, can I get one of those?
Sleep mattress.
Yes, sleep mattress.
Is Nick older, younger?
He's the younger one.
He's the younger
Fortunately
one.
for him, I
Are
took
you?
all the hard
How
hits.
many siblings do you have?
It's just me and him, so we've
Oh,
stuck
so
together.
you're the
We've
older-
had, we've had some
I'm the
rough
older
times.
brother, and I have a younger brother.
Isn't that fun?
He was on the last show.
Yeah, he was.
It wasn't that fun growing up.
Right.
He was kind of a shit, and we didn't really get along. But
You look back at it though, and it's like, you know what? It was an experience. So
yeah, it was fun. Like, I mean, I had fun, but I picked on him more, so it's kind of
Well, yeah,
like
you're
it was
the-
fun for me.
You're the older brother, and you got to. That, I mean,
He'd go in the shower, and then I go like put his pillow in the
I
freezer or
thought that was
something.
going to go an alternate direction. I'm so glad.
Yeah, he'd go in the shower, I'd sneak in there,
Yeah,
We led
sneak in
hard, and
there.
I was like, okay. I didn't
stick
know.
a toothbrush up his butt.
Tag, you're in.
Got to make sure your butt teeth are
Oh,
clean
some
too.
bitch.
Oh, it's mine, damn it.
Mom.
Mom, Gabby got poop on my toothbrush.
That's terrible.
I'm not buying you a new one.
No, we had his brother on our last episode, and they were talking about this time where they'd go around and fart in each other's faces and shit.
That's beautiful. I think that's a male thing though.
That's a
When
brother
you get
thing.
boys
It's
together-
definitely a brother
Yeah,
thing.
Smell that one.
That's how you sit there
Yeah.
and communicate. Really, I mean,
Hey.
women scold at each other, and we just shit in each other's mouths.
And you know that's when us brothers make our mothers proud too.
Yeah.
You know, they're just standing in the kitchen looking at us, going, "Yep, that's going to be a president."
I think you're giving them a little bit more than that. Because I mean, if I was a mother, I wouldn't even look. I'd be
He's
like,
going places.
He's going.
Probably jail, but
6 more years. 6 more years.
hold him down and fart on his ear.
Yeah. Oh,
Shotgun.
Brotherhood is fun. Brotherhood's fun. You sit there and you live through it, and it's just been exciting.
What's the age difference between y'all?
We got 4 years, 4.5 years. something
Okay.
like that.
Me and
A little bit
Gavin
more.
are not quite 2.5 years, but a little over 2 years.
We
So.
got some distance between us. He's a hoot. He's a good comedian. Like he's got. So we both got blessed with eidetic memories.
Oh,
Oh,
So
nice.
that's
Okay.
really nice. Like I can remember stupid things like cell phones, license plates, serial numbers.
I get
addresses.
I remember my first cell phone number and
And
everything.
he'll remember inflections. He's a visual person. He can hear. True story. This booger sat there, comes outside. My dad and I, who are just absolute goobers, just sitting there swinging around a hose, and it's going, whoop, 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 just, and like dad sits there and he goes, he got it to go like boop boop, like the first 2 tones of our national anthem. Nicholas goes, I got it, and like he picks it up and he just goes, woo, 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 woo. And I'm
what
like,
the
with a
hell?
hose?
with a
Damn,
hose.
doing the national answer with
I
a
played the hose.
I could pitch a trumpet at this man, and he'd be like, "Here's Garibaldi," like
Jesus. I wish I had that kind of ear, like where I could just hear
man.
something and just like play it
Yeah.
instantly and be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
we
a
got
C
family-
minor. Okay. Oh.
We got a family friend Joe who could do that with the guitar. He can just pick up a guitar, listen to the tune, he's got it. He'll have it in like
just
10
weird.
minutes.
It's weird.
It's crazy. It's
Broken. Some of us got like all the luck points, and the rest of us are over here struggling. Like,
Yeah.
shit happened here.
so you guys both do Al Pacino. So do you guys really like Al Pacino? Like, it's
Bill
is he
Hader.
your
You're
favorite
not going to
actor?
find it on
Oh,
YouTube.
yeah.
You're not going to find it on YouTube. It's
Okay.
behind the paywall. They're smart. So Bill Hader did this skit 2006-ish, where it's Al Pacino checking his bank account. He's trying to buy a Sleep Number.
Was this on SNL?
Yeah, SNL. So, and he's trying to buy a Sleep Number, and he's like, Amy, I'd like to know what I got in my bank account. I'm trying to buy a Sleep Number. And she goes, well, Mr. Pacino, you are negative $637.10. And he goes, oh, that's a problem. I'd really like one of them sleep mattresses. I got some back problems that I'd like to address. And she's like, well, we can move some money over. How much do you need for the mattress? And he's like, oh, it's a $12.99.99. I'd like to get that in my bank account plus tax. And she goes, okay, let's just move over $1,500 so you're safe. You do have $22 million in your savings. Would you like to move any more money over? Nah. And I'm just like, that's a real Al Pacino moment. You know he's a weird person.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love him.
Anyone in Hollywood is weird. So
A lot of them are, but I like him because nobody else could play Satan the way he did. It's just nobody. Nobody.
Devil's Advocate.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Heat.
One of the best movies.
Don't fuck with me. Like, it just,
Heat. Oh yeah, Heat. She's got a great ass. And your head was all the way up it.
microwaving babies. Like, just whoa. Nobody. It's not in the script.
Who mentioned the microwave?
He's a
Oh,
hoot.
shit. Who mentioned?
National treasure.
Who won? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He is a
By far. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like it.
Albert. So you used to work at Quick Trip.
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
I'm Lord of War for Nicolas Cage from Lord of War.
Okay.
I help sell.
Whatever that
I'm in the
means.
firearms industry. So I help broker and sell firearms.
Interesting.
It's-
Is it
yeah.
certain type of firearms or
I've dealt
specialty
with
or
everything that you can think of aside from like explosive devices.
okay?
Specifically explosive devices.
So
I've
no
held some
claymores.
wild shit.
Really?
You don't sell claymores. And,
No,
there you
can't
go.
play with that shit. That's like some extra licensing, but
Okay.
Coolest thing I've ever shot was probably a Desert Eagle, like 50 cal pistol. I was just
Yeah,
like
I shot one of those.
it's the real deal,
Ripped
mate.
your arm off.
my arm. Yeah, I had to
DESERT.
reattach
Yeah.
that, and then
Have you never shot
an
AK?
SKS.
Oh,
It was like a Russian SKS or something like that. It was
Yeah.
kind of cool. It hurt. It was all wood. Just
Oh.
ow.
Yeah.
The next day, it was just like a bruise right there. I was like,
Did
thanks.
you have it up against your shoulder? Or?
Well, yeah. You have to.
Well, if you had it off a little bit and the kickback is gonna.
No, I think it was in there, but it was pretty fucking.
Stout round.
It wasn't
Stout round.
nice.
It's just
Yeah.
Just a nice.
I didn't enjoy it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But it was fun. What's like the coolest thing you've seen?
Wow. I would say probably. So the coolest thing I've ever seen would be a punch gun that we saw. It was literally a
fuck is
glove
that?
at a 38.
Okay.
It's like some clandestine CIA shit from like way back in the 30s. Basically, you close your fist. It's got a little plunger and a barrel next to it. You punch man. It pushes plunger. Plunger hits this spring or catch here that sends the firing pin and sends off the round into them. It's stupid.
Oh, that's kinda cool.
It's like
So you, like,
it's
punch
So you
shoot him?
James punch him
Bond
and shoot
shit.
him. Holy
It's
fuck!
the
Hey,
dumbest thing.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, I guess the concept, we got to see one of those. There was it's that kind of concept. Man, we've seen some really wild shit. We've seen some machine guns. It'd be not to like say anything like really too wild, but man, just some wild stuff.
It's like the oldest thing you've seen.
Right now, the oldest thing I've seen was from 1790, I think.
Damn.
And it was
George Washington's gun?
who knows, honestly. But we've got a collection. It's all Civil War stuff. Both sides of that war, interesting.
We might need that here soon.
Sir, there's this thing called an AR-15. It has proven itself.
Those are fun.
It's proven.
I have shot. Have you shot an? You haven't shot an AR-15?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I used to have one, but I sold it. So
Yeah.
Those are fun.
I've worked my way
Those
up the
are fun.
Gucci ladder. I started low, Smith & Wesson, and now it's like, ooh, I got that $4,000 laugh. Like, what's up, bro? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, we got some pretty old stuff. Pretty interesting. I would say the funnest thing to shoot has been the Uzi. You can one hand a Uzi all day.
You can?
Yes.
Wow.
You feel like Arnold. Trying to kill Sarah Connor, like just it's beautiful.
I'm here to kill you guys.
How long have you been doing this?
3.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this like a big patch? I mean, obviously it's a big patch. I remember you coming over, and I'd be like, "You want to see my guns?" You're like, "Fuck yeah,
Oh,
dude!"
yeah.
Oh,
we were
we
just
went over.
drinking on the
Been a
back
gun guy.
porch.
We
and-
went over your guns.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I've always loved firearms. I've definitely grown in my knowledge in these years. At this point, I'm pretty passionate about it.
I would say, can you have too many guns?
I would say yes. I think it's possible. There's a point where when you start having a safe collect with a bunch of bullshit in it, you need to sit there and kind of reevaluate your life decisions. If you're not touching a gun at least once a year, what's the point of owning it?
So all the guns that Jared has behind these curtains, that's probably too much.
John
You want
Wick
to consign?
style.
Help a friend out? But yeah,
Armageddon, come to Jared.
I love having a bunch of. I like having some. I just want to make sure
Yeah.
that you're being
Enough
utilized.
for everybody that's in the household. As long as you have that many, you're good.
I mean, obviously, so without giving, I know you're not gonna give too much away, but like, do you have like guns in every part of your house?
Oh, me personally,
Yeah,
I'm not particularly into that. I got
because I've seen some
3
people.
small
It's like
children.
every room
Oh,
has
yeah.
to have a fucking
Every
gun.
room.
It's like
Yeah.
you never know what can go down.
I have
It's
3
like,
small children. I'm very not fond of being disarmed. Let me put
Yeah.
it that way. I don't like being disarmed. It's not one of those things. I just like being able to sit there and engage a situation. You never know what you're going to deal with. I've been assaulted. You know this.
Yeah.
A quick trip.
well, what?
Oh man, 882. I'm not going to name too many names on that one. So we've had some incidences at that store off of North. What is it?
Northside
28th
Drive, or no, 28th and
Street.
Dean.
Yeah.
It's basically 28th Street and 35, but
Or it's pretty much like what do we call that area? It's Diamond Hill,
Northside.
demilitarized zone.
Okay.
I mean, it was the 100th store, so that was its claim to fame.
Yeah, it's all gentrified now. Like the whole area is totally different. Have you been through there? There's like
Driven.
nice
Yeah.
houses.
Oh yeah, they've been building up.
They've
that
been
area
like
big
building
time.
a bunch of shit up.
Yeah.
They're
Like,
like, get
River
your
Oaks.
meth ass out of here.
River Oaks has like,
yeah, River
you'll
Oaks
have like
is-
little shacks, and you'll have like a
mansion
$500,000
right next to it.
Yeah.
home. You're just like,
the definition of gentrification. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, it's like right next to Griff's. Okay,
Keeping my taxes down.
yeah, I
Right.
can't afford to live here no more.
Right.
Yeah, no joke. It's interesting. Yeah, that store there. There was one incident where I had a rapscallion come in. He goes to the beer doors. It's like 2:00, like past 2. You can't buy
Yeah.
beer, but he just rips that thing off because those things are useless.
Thug
It's,
life,
it's,
yeah.
it's the dumbest thing they've ever installed.
Right.
So he rips that thing off. He steals 2 suitcases. The other one goes behind him and starts stealing 2 suitcases. He rolls out the door. I did not account that there was a third individual in our store. I go to the beer case. I start kind of counting what's in there, and all of a sudden I get smacked. Boop, and these go flying. And now I'm just pissed. And I head over to that door where they're at. They're in the back of the truck. They're like, well, come on, Vato, blah, blah, blah. What mess with you? And I'm like, get back here. You want to go? I want to kill you.
Yeah.
I want to kill you. Come down
Taking
here.
your shirt off.
No, I was just like, now I was just seeing red, and I was just like, I promise you, if it would have been a one-punch man situation,
Yeah.
like, literally, these guys are going to die. And they rode off, and then I got to ride up over it. And I was like, I get punched in the head, and I got to ride up.
Yeah,
All right,
I
cool.
get in trouble for getting punched.
Cool. And I didn't go outside the doors, but,
Yeah, I've never pursued outside the door. I've got one dude, like I was doing my true ups down in San Antonio because I transferred down there, and I see this dude. He's got a backpack on, so I'm like, that's a dead giveaway. And then he grabs one case of beer and he's looking what else, and I was just like, there ain't no way he's fucking paying for this. If he's looking for
Ain't no
2,
way.
Right.
so he grabs the second and he starts to go towards the door, and I was watching him, and I fucking did an Avatar run, like, and I like damn near tackled him into the doors. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was just like, give me those. I was like, get the fuck out of my store. This is like, I've got it on video somewhere, but yeah.
Right.
that store was fun, man. There was one time I had a guy come in. He was you two put together, your height and his size, if not bigger.
Yeah.
And he walked over. He just opened the door like it was not locked, pulled out some beer, and started walking down. You know how they have the donut and chip aisle there?
Mm-hmm.
Started walking through, and he goes, I was like, I walked up and I saw him like, hey. And he biggest boy voice I can do, hi, what's up, mister? And he goes, he turns around and he just looked at me like, what's up, little man? But he said,
I'm going to take these.
Yeah.
he just turned around and looked at me. And I said,
we have a problem?
You can't buy those. And he goes, oh, okay. And just put them down.
Really?
And I was like, thank you. Have a good night, sir. And he left. And I was like, what the fuck just happened here?
You can't buy those. Oh. Oh, okay.
You ripping the door off the hinges
Right.
didn't give you a clue.
No
I have
shit.
no idea. I have
Yeah.
no idea. So it was
Oh
bizarre.
my god.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Wild.
The
Wild,
stories.
wild. Yeah, the overnights are
stories.
just sad. They're just
Oh yeah, I hated to me overnights. You were either so busy you couldn't get shit done, or you're
Precisely.
so slow you're fucking bored out of your mind.
Right.
And then I didn't do overnights much, but like I opened 851 over there off 26, kind of across from Old North Hills Mall.
Yeah.
I opened that store as an RA, and on my overnights it was so fucking boring. Like I was done by 1 a.m.
it's dead
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. And I was just like, and these two girls from the strip club that would come in, they were a cocktail waitress, and I'd give them like free grill food and stuff. And fucking Brooks Roundy was the NA there.
Really?
Do you remember him?
Vaguely.
That Mormon just hello.
That maniac.
He'd always have his top shirt button, and he and then Rebecca Jewel was the manager there.
Oh, okay.
And she was all like, Jared, have you been giving away free grill food on the overnight? It's like the stuff I'm gonna throw away to strippers, girls. Why? And she's like, well, they tried to get it for free with Brooks and blah blah blah. I was just like, and she's just like, you can't be giving away that stuff for free. I was like, because they're hot. Like she's just like,
They're
I
gonna
don't
show me their
care.
boobs.
I was like, whatever. I was like, all right, fine. So fucking Brooks would that dude was so weird. Like I came in on his shift one time, the first time I met him. He keeps following me around. He's like, yeah, I've been a kill tree for a little while. I'm like, okay, cool. And then he goes and like bags one bag of ice. He goes, now I've completed my DAW. And he goes inside because bag ice was on the overnight DAW. And he like goes and signs off. He's like, now I can complete my DAW. Like one bag. I was like,
One bag, Brooks.
good job, buddy.
Quick Trip attracted some broken individuals.
There was some
myself
fucking
included.
interesting ones there.
Oh, yeah.
It was a fucking great experience because that was like at 966. That was probably my favorite store to work at.
Oh
ever.
yeah, 966.
Hands
Right
fucking
here. Boom.
hands fucking
sure.
down.
That store fucking ran.
Yeah.
If you went to what was it, 177 or 170
and 377.
377, right outside of Roanoke.
Yep.
If you went there between 2016 and 2018, you were treated right. You fucking
That
know you
store
got
was on
treated
fucking
right.
point.
We
It
took
was.
care of your
You had a
ass.
problem with a clerk. I was gonna fight that clerk.
That clerk disappeared.
Yeah, that
I
cool.
was
cooler.
I would get to fucking Terminator mode. Like
That was
I'd be like,
awesome.
watch the register and like, oh.
You remember it was just like you hit that flipper and you're like, crew? Like, just get over here.
I didn't use the buzzer. Like I would yell. I was
Yeah, you
like,
would
get
do
a
it,
hand.
man.
It was like real loud. And then this dude, Harvey, he was real weird, but he'd always come up.
Harvey Dent.
The thing, his little impression, he'd go. He'd always like forget what he was doing, and he'd go over there, and he'd do that little hand thing.
Like, what do I do?
But he hadn't worked there in a while, and he comes back and goes, it ain't 966 till I hear Jared yell out over the store. I'm like, you fucking right, and you better come
right.
running. If you don't,
Exactly.
if I asked for help and you didn't at least peek your head out, I was coming to find you when we were done.
Right.
And you didn't want me to find you.
Right.
I'd kick a fucking door like, what the fuck you doing?
were you at?
I made
You deserted us.
I made quite a few people cry there.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
I
give a
remember.
fuck.
We had that store on point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
We
It
had
was-
so
it
many
was kinda like-
days.
I
We
mean-
had we were just that was a dream.
Dude,
team
we were
right there.
rocking and rolling at that store, and it was fucking amazing.
do you
And-
remember? Were you there after the Hurricane Harvey gas incident, and then the next day that damn semi truck was blocking the entrance over
No.
by Specs?
So is that the gas crisis day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the day
So,
after. It was. The
I
day
called
after.
in that day because we were going to
Okay.
Greece I think we were
Oh,
flying out that
that's right.
Saturday, and I was just like,
That's
I'm
right.
fucking done. I'm not working
Yeah.
Friday. Put me in for a day.
Yeah.
I didn't
But-
bother texting you about anything. I was like, let's just keep that silent.
I was just like,
Yeah.
I'm on
spoiled.
vacation, motherfuckers.
Since I was there the day before helping out with the gas crisis, I got sunburnt.
yeah.
So
I
I
remember.
was already red
Yeah.
as the shirt.
He has no hair.
And then
No
this
hats
damn
either.
semi truck driver has his fucking trailer halfway
not
into
good.
into the parking lot, and nobody can get past his ass. And I'm asking everybody. I'm sorry, I am profiling.
He just
a little
parked
bit.
there?
Yeah,
What a fucking dildo.
I'm asking everybody that looks like a trucker.
Yeah.
Like, hey, are you parked out? Is that your it's a purple rig too? And I went up to this. The first guy that I knew, or that I thought I knew, was the driver. Was over by the fountain machine. I'm like, hey man, is that your purple rig out there? Oh no, that's not mine. It's like, oh, okay. Went to another couple. Finally, I'm like in the middle of the store. Nobody's claiming this damn purple rig. There's not a guy in the restroom.
You're out there trying to drive yourself.
So I'm just like, who owns the purple rig in my lot? And then that motherfucker, the first one that I asked, it's me, man. I'm like, well, you're blocking my whole fucking lot. Get your ass out there and move it. He pissed me off so bad. I was so red. Adriana was working that day. The Coke guy was in the cooler. He came out.
Damn.
Because Adriana got was like, Jared's going dad mode on this guy.
6 years later, like I can still feel how I remember I came in after that and you were talking about like how fucking bullshit that was.
Yeah. I was like, he's blocking everybody. Nobody could get in from that entrance. And that was one of our main entrances.
Yeah, a lot of people
off of
coming
377. Yeah.
It's wild.
So it's like, don't take money away from me.
You're fucking with my business,
You're
bitch.
breaking the law, asshole. Like, just maybe don't do that.
Quit breaking the law, asshole.
All of that, man.
Love
That store was fucking on. Like, it ran itself.
It was.
You had to do your shit, but
Yes.
it was great.
It wasn't
when
hard. It wasn't hard.
No.
If you did your shit and you got it done when you needed to, like in the morning, if we weren't done with that doll by 11, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You are.
And
you're
there was a
cooked.
lot of great clerks there.
Oh, yeah.
And they all started when I was 2A there, and then I left and was 1A, and then I came back, and then they were fucking amazing clerks.
Yeah.
Like, Trisha in the kitchen was fucking great.
Yeah.
If she
Phenomenal.
wasn't...
Yeah.
If she wasn't having one of her fucking days, then
Right.
she was fucking on point.
Yeah.
Ryan on store.
On store.
Dude, that dude could like everything.
Yeah.
And then Kyle Harris was real good.
Kyle.
Michael Cera looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
But he was real good. Luke. Fucking
Luke.
all right.
He came back looking like a man.
That dude.
That mustache.
he looked like a little kid with a mustache
Yeah,
on.
it
Like,
looks so fake, but it
and
was
he
just
was
like,
so
man,
fucking funny.
got a
And
man right here.
he was just so casual, and I don't know how he did shit. He walked just at a fucking snail's pace. Like, Luke, I need you to
But
do
it was
this, this,
done.
and this.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then he just fucking casually do it. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, Luke, come on, we gotta get this done. I'm on it. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Prayers,
All right.
prayers
Yeah.
that some of these people are in good positions in life.
Like
because-
5
hell
minutes
yeah.
later, Luke would have like the whole dolly full of ice.
oh yeah.
He was like,
he
God,
just
I-
come out and just
Yeah, it's like,
casual grin on
I
his
got
face.
you.
And
I'm going to stop this
ice machine
motherfucker.
doesn't make that much ice.
Yeah, it's
How
like,
do
what the?
you do that?
I went home and got some. It's like, thanks, man.
I used my
I had ice
coolness
cube
to,
trays.
I was
That-
just converting.
That just comes down to our team of assistants, you guys, training, developing, putting that on these guys.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like you said, you were the 2A there. You left, you came back, and the
Oh yeah,
the
I was
clerks
proud
were-
when I came back. I was
Exactly.
like, dude, all these clerks that I had when I started and I was fucking hard on,
Right.
they're fucking rock stars now. Because my Friday nights, I think I had Trisha, Kyle, Ryan, and Marvin. That was the easiest
Marvin,
fucking.
I forgot about
dude.
Marvin.
That kid,
that
man,
kid,
just
he could suck a cooler like nuts.
Like nothing.
that dude was
Cinnamon,
nuts.
yes.
I told him one day, I was just like, I'm gonna have you run shift today. He's like, it's Friday. I was like, I believe in you. I was
Yeah.
like, you got this, man.
Yeah.
I was like, just make sure you know what everyone's doing. Make sure you hit your times on stuff. You already know what the times are and everything. And boom.
Yeah.
And he's just like, okay. And then I got him to go assistant and stuff because he's wanting to go Clyde. He was going to go wanting to go clerk trainer. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, you're gonna sit on the list forever. It's not gonna
Yeah,
be
don't
worth
do
it.
that.
Trust me. I was
That's
like,
a
go
death
RA. You
sentence.
can get go RA real quick. Cause you think so?
Yeah.
And then I was able to pull strings and get him whenever I was at Louisville at 942.
Hell.
I was able to get him as my RA for a little while.
Okay.
And all right, because they gave me this dude that was a rehire that he used to be a 1A. For anyone that doesn't know QT, the structure is like RA, NA, do your like overnights and all that lower shit. And you got 2A, which basically works your weekends. They're the manager of the weekends. And then you got your 1A, which is one step below the store manager. They work Monday through Friday along with side with them. They don't have as much authority, but they can do a little bit of shit.
Yeah.
And then you got your store manager, which runs everything. So, what story was I telling?
Marvin.
Okay, Marvin. He was my RA, and there was a rehire come in. Matt Campbell called me. He's like, "Hey, man, you got this guy coming. He's a former 1A. He came back. He's gonna be a rock star." I was like, "All right, cool." He trains in my store like 1 week, and then Matt calls me. He's like, "Hey, you remember how you got that awesome 1A that's coming back?" And blah blah blah. I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, it ain't gonna happen." I was like, "Oh, well, thanks." He goes.
Boy.
He goes, yeah, he's going to 940 because they need someone, and we got to have someone that can handle that store. I was like, all right, whatever. I was like, well, can you do me a favor and just give me Marvin? He's like, I can't do that. I was like, yes, you can, man. I was like, give me Marvin. I've worked with him. I know he's in orientation this week. Please just give me him.
Right.
I've already got him trained, everything. He's like, I'll see what I can do. I was like, all right, cool. And then like he texts me on Friday and at orientation, he goes, this is me, I'm working at your store. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
So I got him there, and Sarah Marquez was the trainer.
Okay.
And I was just like, dude, this guy's going to be easy. The only thing you're going to need to teach him to do is really audits and like stuff on the overnights.
Yeah.
I've already trained him.
Did she believe you?
Yeah. And she was like, okay. And then she's like, yeah, he's really good. I was like, fuck yes. Yes, he is. I was like, I put a lot of time into that kid.
Right.
So.
There were some stars out of that store.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there was some
A lot of
fucking
stars.
rock stars out of that store.
Yeah. Some that you try to push and they just,
Yeah.
like
There's a lot of
Trish.
fucking duds
Like a
at that
Trisha,
store too. Indigo.
Oh,
God.
God. Indigo.
I bumped
Jesus.
into her later on in life.
Really?
It was at Winco. I saw her on an overnight, and she came through the line and she looked at me and she thought she knew me, and I was just like, I acted like, nah, I don't
Yeah.
know you.
I don't want to talk to you. Indigo.
God, that
Get the
girl.
fuck out of here.
I could go rounds with
Fucking
her.
shit. Thanks for paying in
I'm
food
glad.
stamps.
Her first day.
I was glad I was able to fire her.
Her first day there at that store in the kitchen, I was just like, you have to have this many pizzas prepped to go in the oven. And she didn't. And I get back there and she's like, why are you running? I was like, because if you don't run, you fall behind, damn it. I was
Right.
like,
You
I
gotta
was like, you
move.
gotta fucking listen to us.
There was one time on the RA shift. I either picked up one of your shifts or it was an RA shift. There was one of those two moments. I straight up just sent her home. I just said, go home.
Dude, fucking Thanksgiving Day. It's like she's back there and she slices her finger over and blood's literally coming out. She's like, I'm okay. Let me get a band. I'm like,
No.
you're not fucking okay. You need to go to the hospital.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, you're going to
Emergency
die.
Yeah, straight up. And I was just like, go home. And she was like, you for real? And I'm like, yeah, get the fuck out of the
Yeah,
store. Like,
oh.
go.
I'd rather be running without you.
I can
than
do this
with
on my
you.
own.
I would put her on my shifts because I could fucking handle her and I would get in her fucking face. And she always was on her phone. I was just like,
Yeah.
dude, because she was one of the ones that I hit the buzzer. She didn't come running.
Oh, never.
And Marvin was there. I was just
Running.
like,
Run
wait, here he's
somewhere.
I go in the side closet and it just so happened to be the side closet with the swinging door.
Yeah.
She's in there literally on her phone. I kick that door up and I go, seriously? And she goes, what? I go, you got two options. Because she was over, like, literally, if she got put in for a day, she was fired.
Right.
I was like, you got two options. Like, I can put you in for a day. You can go play on your damn phone all you want. You can put your phone in your drawer and get to work now. You
Right.
choose. And I just walked over and said, no. Fat ass. Like,
You've never seen her move so fast.
dude, yeah. It's like
I've
a
never
fucking.
seen her move fast.
Yeah.
I have no
She
idea.
never did. Yeah.
Did she
never
get
did.
a star on Mario? No.
Sure.
Could save my job.
Yeah. Yeah.
It only lasted for 15 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. But
One of those moments where you wish somebody did meth.
God, if she did meth, man, that would probably do her better in life.
It might.
I'm just saying,
It
man,
might.
it's worked for some people.
There was she would come in, Jared, I like you. I was like, okay. And I was like, why? And she goes, because you treat everyone the same. I was like,
What did you
yeah.
expect?
But Andrew Lawson, who was the son of the division manager, HR, PR. What the fuck is
PM.
PM? Yeah, personnel manager.
Yeah.
But it's basically HR. Motherfucker, get back. You don't know. So his son worked there, and I got into his ass like anyone else.
Yeah.
And she's like, it don't matter who it is. You get on to him just the same.
Yeah.
Even Andrew, the DM's son, you get on to him too. I was like, yeah.
I wish
talking
she had
just
stuck
like
like that. Kind of.
She was, I wanted to fucking just hit that girl
Yeah.
in the face
She
with
had
my
that ghetto
fist.
tone, man.
She
She was on
just-
the wrong side. Like we were on the
Yeah.
Fort Worth side. It's like go back to Dallas.
Yeah.
She was
At least
such
Irving.
she was a fuck.
Yeah, she was an idiot.
But anyway, so let's do the hold on.
Let's rock it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the Fort 4.
Guess what time it is?
Ba, 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 ba. We'll have a new
4.
joke. Don't remind me later.
Okay.
All right.
Wait,
New
hold
joke,
on.
new
Is
I'll
it
remind
funny?
you later.
New joke.
Is it funny? Oh yeah. It
So
is funny.
question.
It's kind of anti-women, but whatever.
okay.
Okay, so Fort 4 is 4 questions we ask every guest their first time on the show. It's just stupid shit. The first one we ask everyone is, what popular song do you absolutely hate? It can be past or present. If you can't think of a song, you can think of an artist, whatever.
Oh man, that's easy.
Okay, good. I was like, I usually tell people that
yeah, we
because
do.
they would get stumped. Like, oh, I don't know.
No, it's Pitbull. Anything from Pitbull. Take your pick.
Pitbull.
Anything Pitbull. I love his energy. He's fun, but he comes out. He's all like,
Does he even really sing, or does he just fucking talk?
And no, he just goes straight into some story about like, you see me, blah, 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 and I'm just like,
Then he has guests. He has guests with him that they're singing
Tonight.
easily.
and he just
When
This guy's going to sing for you.
I'm just here to look sexy.
When that eventual
agree.
cocaine
I agree.
overdose happens, I will not bat an eye. I'll be like, oh, okay, calling me surprised.
Yeah,
Pitbull, all right.
Pitbull.
No one's ever said Pitbull, but yeah.
I agree.
He is,
I concur.
I mean, he's got that kind of party music, but it's not much. He just,
If he's in the background, I'm not angry. But if I'm forced to listen to him, like if I'm in the store and they put on Pitbull at fucking Walmart, first off, I'm trying to buy toilet paper. I don't want to hear anything that's going to try to make me feel joyful. I'm in Walmart. Fuck you. So, yeah, it's just the stupidest concept.
I'm not trying to fucking rave. I'm here to buy toilet
What the
paper.
fuck is going on? And then they
I need
switch-
Angel Soft, not Glow
Yeah.
Sticks.
Then they put on some like Tejano, and you're just like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? This is
What's
so
happening?
tonally wrong. All right.
Despacito.
And it's like, it ain't me. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Who's in charge? Yeah.
Who's your DJ?
The random songs at the Kroger.
Wow.
Let's see.
Question 2.
What is the most annoying habit that other people have?
The most annoying habit, I would say, is probably the lack of confidence people have, or there's a thing that happens where individuals don't feel like they want to be real or honest or open. And the reality is that, okay, you take a shit and you wipe your ass and you put on your pants just the same as I fucking do.
Yeah, most likely.
And it's bothersome. Like this pretense that we get in society that like somehow I have a little more knowledge or I have a little more money or I've got an extra inch or whatever the fuck your issue is. You think you're better than me, but I'm not going to stoop and try to communicate and fix a problem. It's very frustrating. And sometimes it's extremely self-evident because these people just telegraph it and you just want to choke them to death. You want to watch the skin bubble up and turn purple. You want to feel the pulse start getting weak.
Jesus. I want to see their soul leave their body.
Watch those veins
You want
start
to
popping
see-
in the eyes, anyways, yeah. It frustrates me.
You want to see the life leave their eyes.
It's disgusting behavior
Right.
in a realm where literally we are guaranteed nothing. You are guaranteed
Yeah.
not even the next 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And yet you're going to sit here and cheese around like a bunch of shitheads. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my face.
No, and it just keeps it's more and more you see it every day from people, from all generations. You're seeing it all the
Precisely.
time. It used to be something that you'd see in some individuals, one
People
or
actually
two
had
here
some
and there.
power.
Right.
And they'd fucking lord it.
Right. But now it's like almost every turn. So yeah,
It's a little
I hear
frustrating.
that.
Hell yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Took a hard stance there. Sorry.
Yeah, no, hey, go for it. Question 3.
Three. I gotta tell you something. Remind me of that.
Okay. I
I don't want to distract him. He's already distracted.
It don't matter, like-
else. You guys don't understand that this brain doesn't have that capacity of remembering.
I'll
shit
remember it.
that well.
I'll tell you right now. So I sat there.
I'll try.
I was offered a job in 2000. Broken. I was offered a job in 2009 to work at a Rick's Cabaret.
Hell yeah.
So my buddy
Doing
was,
what?
He was fucking one of the strippers there. I can't remember her name. I miss him.
Bunny.
I wish that we had, I wish we
Peppermint.
had stayed in contact. We had some
Right.
bad blood about some things. I have
Cinnamon.
scars because of it. And so no, he's doing this chick, and she introduced me to the manager, and he was like impressed by the fact that I could sit there and come in and just be like, "Hey, we got Cindy coming up on the mic here," I like doing the voices. I wanted to do it. It was $11 an hour plus tips. I should have fucking taken it because that's pretty good in $2009.
Yeah.
Like, look at that, $2009, $11 an hour plus you get $5
like
for
18
every
bucks
song
an hour.
played from the girls.
Oh,
That's a shitload of money. That's like
shit.
a lot of money.
yeah,
That's 8 songs.
yeah,
8 songs an hour.
40
$40
bucks.
fucking dollars.
And
plus-
under the table.
and fucking a stripper too. Probably.
I mean,
Here and there.
Yeah, you probably get to see some titties.
She invited me to something, and I was just like, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I'm older now, and I'm like, I don't know. Anyways.
I never went to Rick's Cabaret.
Let's go.
Whenever it's New Orleans nights,
We're done.
I
Let's
was
go.
there.
Yeah, we'll just do the podcast there.
No, I don't like strip clubs. They're fucking. It's super fucking awkward because you always got the really awkward people there that are just like,
Well, that's the problem is that you can't be all. You got to go in. You know what you're. I know what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I'm here for fun. I want your boobies on my face. I want to feel your skin, sweaty and literally all over my face, and that's what my money's for. And you want this, right? This is what keeps you away from having to, pay rent. So, like, you need this. Baby daddy ain't paying for the other two, so I get it.
You need
It's
this.
an exchange.
I
a
need the
fair
motorboat.
exchange. Don't give me that bullshit. Your name's not Portia. It's Charlene. Tatiana. Get the fuck out of here, Rachel. Anyways,
You're so exotic.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
Diamond, really?
Smell exotic.
Diamonds?
Just
Question 4.
or 3 or 4. One somewhere around there. I don't know.
3.
I'm pretty good at counting.
No.
3.
It was just
We're on
3.
3. We're on 3.
That's 3.
We did
No,
2. I did a
that
segue.
was
a
just
full
3.
We did the
fucking- no, I
song,
did a-
and then we did the.
Oh, you did a.
I did a segue.
You went a.
I went
You
Family
went on
Guy.
a
we did.
thing.
We talked about some strip
You went
club
on a
stuff.
thing.
I went Family Guy right there.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 3.
Sorry.
What movie most influenced your outlook on life?
As an adult or as a child? Because I would say that's a pretty
Ooh.
good distinction.
Let's do both.
Let's do
Okay.
both.
As a child, I would say Tremors.
Okay.
Okay, it's a real simple.
This is why he's into guns.
Big giant. Well, okay. So ultimately, it was the first film that I saw as a child that sat there and showed me an enemy can be defeated by human beings who have no special abilities. There's nothing magical. It's just very simple. Hey, look at these people. They're fucking dying. And I was 4, I think, and it just shocked me into thinking like, oh. But then you see Burt Gummer. He turns to guns, and everybody loves that scene. It's awesome, right?
Yeah.
But like, they're able to actually come up with ways to.
the goddamn wrong rec room.
Yeah, exactly. And they're tossing. They got homemade pipe bombs. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, they can actually do something. This
Yeah.
isn't some, fucking murderer who just like shows up, starts stabbing people while they're fucking, or some bullshit out of nowhere. Like, there's a chance, and that gave me, I guess, for me, I love creature features because of that as a child.
Okay.
It changed my perspective. Oh, you got a chance.
Tremors is fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's one of the few films that actually gets really good at doing that little balance of comedy and horror. You
Yeah.
don't see too many of those.
Yeah.
I can't stand the sequels, though.
I've never
The
seen
sequels
any
are
of the
Watch them
sequels.
all. Watch them all and burn your brains. The only one that's
dude.
good is 2.
I've never seen any of these.
2's all right.
Two's-
I can
two's
watch
all right,
2's
but-
all right. You can't. Don't take too much out of it, but it's
No.
all right.
Yeah. 2's all
What's
right.
the,
and then
adult-
there was a series, too, that they...
Did they?
Trimmers... They made a Trimmers series.
They did 2 of them.
Yeah.
There's the one that got released on Sci-Fi,
Right.
and then there's the one that they filmed a whole season of with Kevin Bacon returning, and they nipped that shit in the
They
ass.
nipped it, yeah. It was...
It's not even that good.
I don't know what happened. I imagine.
Damn.
Yeah, who knows?
It's got to be bad whenever they film it all and everything. They're like,
And
Yeah,
I love how like Kevin Bacon's like, it was great stuff. I'd be saying the same shit too if I needed to make money.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know. Adult films, man.
We're going there.
Debbie
Does Dallas, huh?
Alexis Texas is now
2 girls,
a-
1 cup.
She is a.
She's got the best ass.
You know,
on the
well,
planet.
she had the best ass in 1998.
yeah.
She's a producer and director now. She has over 90 films to her name, and I respect her. Alexis Texas has.
Alexis Texas.
I
is
agree. though.
Alexis
She has
Texas?
the best ass
course.
on the planet. Sorry, honey. Sorry.
Who's Alexis, Texas?
We'll Google it right
Porn
now. Just
star.
go ahead. Anyways,
One of the best ass back in the day.
God damn, dude, it has taken so much. I would say, what is it? Just had it in my brain. Probably either it's between the other guys. I love comedy. Comedy's
Yeah.
a big thing. You got to enjoy that.
She looks like Nicole
Influential, like just
Richie.
absolutely. Like I quote, I say, I kind of enjoy some of the
That's a
mantras.
fun
It's either
ass.
the other guys or even Tropic Thunder. It's kind of a split.
Thunder.
Tropic Thunder because it does break down that whole
Yeah.
wall.
Other guys, I haven't seen that, and I've only seen that once. Long
That's a
time
pretty good
ago.
one.
Other
It's a
guys
good
is
one.
just classic, man.
Yeah.
And it's got so many like little tiny like accoutrements in the film where you're like, I didn't expect this. This
Right.
is smartly written.
Right.
My favorite part is Christina's. You will say my wife's name right in this household. Yeah. Who wants an
Christina.
Arnie Palmer? Like fucking what's that guy? Brian Jelmer or something? He's fucking psychotic.
Yeah.
I can't
He's in Stranger
picture who it
Things.
is.
He's
I
in
know
Stranger
who.
Things. He's
Yeah.
great.
yeah.
My kids love him. He's fucking
I'm the dude.
My movie was
That's what
probably
you
like
do,
American
John.
History X.
really.
Oh, yeah.
That whenever I saw that, I was like, "That's life." Like that movie is just like fuck.
You got to do a movie episode.
It gives you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, so when we started the show, we started to do like themed episodes and stuff, but like it didn't really work out because the way I just wander sometimes. It's like I can't really stay on one subject.
Well, you said American History X. I immediately pictured, another influential film, The Color Purple.
I've never seen that.
You, first off, have some tissues. You're not going to be using them for anything below your head.
Okay.
But
Whoopi Goldberg.
first off, Whoopi Goldberg got robbed. She did not get Best Actress nomination for that.
Yeah.
Best Supporting Actress went to, I believe, what's her name, Oprah. Oprah won that, which is ridiculous. She does okay in the film. It's just she's not the supporting actress. She really isn't. But Whoopi Goldberg, fucking phenomenal film. Absolutely sad.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
You'll love it and has one of the best redeeming values to it at the end. Just get films.
Your brother said
Yeah,
Jurassic Park was why that boy went to Chicago Art
Part of it,
Institute.
I'd say, I like drawing dinosaurs. I like drawing dinosaurs with dicks. Does anybody...
What?
Did you see, what was that movie? What was the other film? What was it called?
Superbad?
Superbad.
Yeah.
I'm in the theater, and I remember watching him sitting there with the dick drawing disease, and I kind of already was into dick drawing. And I'm like, oh, so it's not just me. Now, so do you work at Quick Trip still? Mm-hmm. You do.
Yeah.
If you ever come across one of your toppers and there's a big old veiny dick drawn in it, you know who done did it.
Yeah.
I do that every time I get gas at Quick Trip now.
Okay.
Huge. At least
Brent
12
was
inches.
here.
It's
Big
my
veiny
way.
cock.
Also, I kind of want like one of these nerds. These
Brent
little-
was here.
One of these little clerks to go and be like, "Hey, boss, yo,
There's a dick.
there's a
a
dick out here.
PP
Some
on
asshole.
there.
I was sitting here cleaning, and some asshole drew a penis,
Yeah.
a big penis. This is the third week I've had to deal with this.
Yeah. I'm tired of cleaning penises.
It's the best way to keep them in line, keep the serfs in line. But Jurassic Park's pretty good. The book was better. I'd say the book.
I've
was
never
really
read
good.
the book. What's the major differences between the book
There's
and
too
the movie?
many. There's too many. So let's just put it
well,
this
tell
way.
'em.
Let's go. Let's start at the beginning. Okay, so first out the gate, there's a baby murder involving a dinosaur, several dinosaurs.
Baby murder.
Oh yeah,
Baby
like
murder.
the little tiny compies, little baby ones that are in the second film. They're in the first movie, and their entire role in the book is that they actually take on with some of the waste disposal in the park. They eat a lot of the shit from the other dinosaurs because there's a lot of undigested food dinosaurs apparently did not have. This is all predicated on actual paleontology where they were sitting there talking about like dinosaurs had stones in their stomachs. We know that that's probably not the case now. There's some stonage, but not. Anyways, nerd alert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nerd alert.
But like these guys are sitting there and they're eating that and they got diseases. Anyways, they come in and they literally rip the face off of a tiny baby in a crib, like a newborn.
Hell yeah.
And they're
Steven Spielberg, go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. So Michael
That's
Crichton
Michael
had to
Crichton,
come
yeah.
back and he had to he ended up writing that whole screenplay. He had to come back and go, yeah, we can't do any of that.
Right.
Lex and Tim are reversed in ages. So in the film, she's the older child. It's actually Tim.
Oh.
And she's a whiny little shit in the book. And it's so frustrating. You keep hoping that a T-Rex sees her. There's 2 T-Rexes in the book. One is an 8-foot juvenile,
Okay.
and it's a he. And then there's a female, and she's the big girl.
She's the
Yeah, just like in the book or in
she's
the
the
film.
bitch.
Yeah.
She's the bitch.
And dude, the raptors are totally different. Totally different. They're just way more vicious and way more intelligent.
Oh.
Yeah.
And apparently, dinosaurs in the book have the same kind of like decentralized neurological system that insects and some reptiles have today, which means that you can blow off a leg with a rocket launcher and they don't feel that and they don't give a fuck.
Right.
Bug
And
life.
Yeah. So Muldoon lives. Gennaro lives, who's the lawyer. A lot of people live. No, almost nobody dies in the book. The only person who does die is, spoiler alert, John Hammond. So,
Really?
Yeah.
He died in the
Park.
first book?
Oh, he dies because of the kids. It's hilarious. He's a fucking asshole, too.
Really?
Asshole. Read the book.
Wow. Okay.
I don't
haven't read
want
the book
to.
on it.
No,
It's a lot of work.
I read that. So I read that book when I was 8 when we moved from Chicago down to here, Texas.
Okay.
On the way down, I'll never forget it. And then I've read it at least a dozen times since. I read it for my wife.
Maybe
when she
that
was
would
first
be
pregnant.
cool, like actually, because I've always wanted to be a reader, but I can't. Like,
Audiobooks, bro. That's also
Yeah.
helpful.
yeah,
Audiobooks
but
is
like,
the way to
if
go.
I did like books that were turned into movies, it would be cool to read them. Because like, so for me, I'm very much a visual person. So like, if I'm reading a book, I'm playing a movie in my head of
So
what
I
I'm
need to
building.
draw. I need to draw you a book.
Yeah. So with Jurassic Park, if I read that book, I can actually vision it in my head and be like, "Oh, okay, that's this guy.
But, so you need to.
That's Jeff Goldblum."
It's free on YouTube. It's not on Spotify. You need to get there's the audiobook of Jurassic Park, and it's the one where the guy talks like this, and he reads the book. And it's so funny. He'll sit there and like in the
Welcome
book,
to Jurassic Park.
he says the like he'll say the child Lex was looking on the computer and found the modem. And I'm like, that's not how you say it. What the fuck are you saying? He mispronunciates like 20 words, and it's so
The
great.
modem.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's wild. It's great.
That's fucking cool. I've never like Forrest Gump would be another book I'd want to read.
I heard it's shit.
Well, I've
It's what
heard the book is like very different from the.
Oh, it's wildly
And then there's like a sequel, isn't there?
Yes.
Gump,
Yeah, he
Ink
cashed in on
or
a sequel.
Gump
Yeah,
something. Gump Ink, is it?
Yeah. Yep.
Because they're supposed to
He
turn
goes to
into.
space.
Does it? Yeah, I remember that.
I remember reading that on the cover.
Fucking.
Like, why?
Why am I floating?
How? I'm here to help you.
Yeah.
I can't help
Hello.
Next thing I
I'm
knew-
from Earth.
Next thing I knew, I was in space.
you. The monolith was looking at me.
Yeah.
You know?
I
The
could
moon
see
creatures
Mars
came up
and
to me
Venus.
and told me.
I even saw Uranus.
We took them several trips around the sun.
Well, I had pens floating past me sideways. I even had friends posting pens Jeez. I absolutely hate that character. Yeah, I'd pay money to watch that.
That'd be awesome.
All right.
Now, question.
Yeah,
four.
we segued hard. I'm so sorry.
Hey,
No, that's what we do.
That's what we
break,
do.
I break the rule.
That's another reason why we can't really have a topic.
Yeah.
I mean, we try to have a topic, but
Maybe just keep it in the confines of a generalized idea.
yeah.
Like, you know,
Sometimes.
like for instance, Mariah Carey has created the greatest Christmas song of all time. And I'm gonna fist fight anyone here.
No.
Oh, dude. So here's a real thing. I saw this on Spotify the other day. It was like a couple weeks ago. They literally posted only 108 days till Christmas and had an entire Mariah Carey Spotify playlist. And I
Yeah.
said, "There's a sadist working there, and
Yeah.
I want to marry that person."
Dude, at work today, so my dad, the way he decorates the antique mall, it's like Halloween was yesterday, right? No,
it's
2 days ago.
This is Dia de la Muertas.
Yeah. I don't know what.
You fried his brain. You fried his brain on that one.
But anyway, like Halloween evening, they're there like taking down Halloween decoration, putting up Christmas.
Okay.
And
Oh,
so
fuck
today they were
Sorry.
playing Christmas music and
Oh,
everything.
wow.
And it's all it's like Christmas music my dad likes. So it's like Alan Jackson singing
Oh.
"Have a holly jolly Christmas,"
all Christmas music.
and it's fucking cool because it reminds me of my childhood because it's the same shit I'd listened to growing up. But it's just like, damn,
know
it's like
Dasher and
November
Dancer
2nd. Yeah. You know Dasher and Dancer.
Yeah.
Prancer and Big.
Christmas is fun. It's just,
Sitting out on the Chattahoochee listening. But do you recall? And it's so like, I can take doing Christmas music. Willie Nelson, I fucking can't.
oh, that's
I can't-
terrible. That's a bad
I can't
idea.
do any Willie Nelson.
Jingle bells.
I can't do
It's
any
like,
Willie
shut the
Nelson,
fuck up.
period. Not Christmas.
That is
not
one dude,
anything.
like, he's an icon, but I fucking can't stand
He's
anything
a
he
washed-up
does.
icon.
Yeah.
What's the last hit he's had in the past 25
Well,
years?
I would say I
You're
put
always on my
I put him in the
mind.
category of Frank Sinatra. Two guys that are big and icons for no fucking reason.
Sinatra would actually sang good though. Willie Nelson sings like a fucking twat.
I don't
like.
I think
Sinatra was just
wasn't
like,
very good
hey,
either.
no.
Yeah.
He had a good voice at least. Willie Nelson sounds like you're squeezing a tube of toothpaste.
Well, Willie Nelson's kind of fun. He's part of the culture. He's part of the zeitgeist. of
Yeah,
the
it was that
70s.
kind of like rebel country, Waylon Jennings, all that
He was
shit movement.
part of that, and now that time is gone. And like the last relevant,
Yeah,
thing
they're
he's
all
done-
aren't they all dead? Because Waylon's dead,
yeah.
Johnny's
I
dead.
don't know how the fuck
Chris
Willie's
Christopherson
alive. It's
just
all that
died,
weed.
didn't he?
Yeah, Chris
Who,
Christopherson.
who
just
has
passed.
smoked more weed, Willie Nelson or Snoop Dogg?
Snoop by a mile, probably.
Do you think?
I don't know. Willie's older.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
I feel
I'm
like
saying.
Willie goes to sleep at some point. And Snoop-
Willie goes to bed at 8.
Yeah.
I feel
Snoop
like
Dogg goes to bed
After
like
Matlock.
okay, the real question is who's offsetting the weed with some pills. And it's probably
Anymore, it's probably just all weed. It's just like I can just smoke myself into
like
oblivion.
green. It's all herb, and
Yeah.
Snoop's probably like, I need some uppers. Right
And if you're that fucking rich and popular, like you've got the finest fucking weed where you can smoke it, and you can see
you got your fucking
shit.
physician next to you going, "Hey, look, your blood levels are a little weird.
Yeah,
Here you go."
we're gonna induce some THC into
Like
the
they got that little
the
band
X
thing that sits
chromosome.
there, and they're like, "Hey, listen, it's time for your shots," just
Yeah.
like Hitler.
Oh, my shizzle. Hitler.
Hitler had a doctor on hand checking him all the time.
Are we supposed to ask? Oh yeah. Let's do.
Oh man, Gremlins.
Fuck, I don't know. What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Oh man, oof. It's Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Really?
Yeah.
Are you excited for the sequel?
No, they can get fucked.
Oh yeah.
I saw the last movie that he came out with that I thought was really good, was at least decent, was Hubie Halloween on Netflix.
I never
yeah,
watched
yeah.
that one.
It's a
I saw
full
that one.
cash.
I haven't
in.
seen any of those Netflix.
It's a
ones.
full cash in. It's not bad. It's not great. It's what you're.
I just
expecting.
can't stand his. It's like shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like Wedding Singer, I loved. That's my
Right.
favorite one.
That's genius.
Because he didn't do that. She's
Right.
I'm here to sing your
well, yeah,
song.
so 50 First Dates. He's a real person. He's a
Yeah,
human
he
being.
actually acts like a fucking adult.
Calm down
Yeah.
though. Little Nicky was good.
Little Nicky is probably my second favorite.
you need to get back to hell.
But that's a different thing. Come on, Cassie, let's get in the flash.
Kentucky Fried Chicken fucking rocks.
You want to mind wrestle?
Oh my god.
No, thanks, Cassie.
Yeah, who's Rice Evans in there as the villain? Yeah, the brother. That's Rice Evans.
Which one? Rice Evans?
Rice Evans. That's it.
Is that his name?
That's his
The white guy?
RHYS something. Yeah, that's his brother. He's a fucking. He's a
I don't know. And then the
brilliant
black
actor.
dude with the cross eye.
That's Debo.
Debo? Yeah.
Debo.
Tony Tiny Lister
it's
or
Debo.
whatever.
Shut the
That's
fuck
Debo.
up.
That's
It's
Debo.
Debo.
Yeah. You want to mind wrestle?
So he's in the Dark
He was a
Knight.
wrestler too
Yeah,
at
he
one
was-
point.
yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot.
He was in The Dark Knight.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he was.
I'm in the theater with my best friend Kenny Hunter. We go to see
Okay.
it opening night. We're sitting down.
Shout
and
out
he's
Kenny.
he's on the shout out Kenny Hunter.
Who the fuck that is?
He's fucking awesome. You love him. Anyways, we're sitting in the theater, we're watching the movie. It gets to that point where it's like the two boats are going, well, maybe we should blow each other up. And
Oh
he
yeah,
goes,
he's one of the prisoners.
remember he sits there and he like walks up and he's
that's
all like,
right.
I'm gonna do what you should have
That's
done
right.
a long time.
Yeah, 20 minutes ago.
An hour ago, you
Yeah.
know, like, and, well, no, he comes up and he goes, "Yo, look what I'm doing."
Yeah.
This is on Reels in 2012. It switched to Spanish, and like Kenny Hunter, the man that he is, gets up and he goes, "Oh fuck this shit," and starts walking out of the theater. It's full, and all these other sheep just sat there and watched in Spanish. Like, oh, okay, I want to see the end
Let me
of the
pull up
movie.
Google
He
Translate.
goes out and I followed him immediately. That was like, I'll never forget. He's like, fucking Debo speaking Spanish. And it's just like,
Yeah. Porque no se te es nuevo.
it was wild.
Está luz sorteado.
it's pretty wild, dude. Yeah.
Está la Batman.
It's Joker Street.
Yo soy el Joker.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I have no words. He's just saying laughter is the best medicine in Spanish. Fucking dude. Yeah.
Yo soy el Dark Knight.
Tebow. Well, yeah. So
I
Little
totally
Nick, I guess
forgot he
Little
was
Nick is
there.
good.
Yeah.
That was a good
Duh.
movie. That was a good movie.
El dos face.
Yeah. Dark Knight. Is
What's the
really
word
good.
for face in Spanish?
Fasas? I fucking know.
Dos faces.
We're sitting here just saying like baby killer in Spanish.
We're white. Sorry.
Some,
If any of our Hispanic listeners want to
Yeah.
chime in,
I just don't speak Spanish. I'm
Oh.
Hispanic. I just don't speak.
are you half or
Oh,
full?
sir, it doesn't work that way.
Okay, what does it mean?
Derived.
Okay,
Well, okay. Currently, as it's viewed by the United States government, Hispanic and Latin culture is not a race because you could have originated from fucking like the Philippines or Spain, but it all goes back to Spain. But still, you're not a race. So I'm white. I'm like George Zimmerman. He was a Latino. Murdered somebody, but he's a Latino. He's a Latino. He has a
Which
Jewish
one did he
last
murder?
name. Some
George
Trayvon
Zimmerman.
Martin?
What did
Was it
he do?
Martin? He decided he wanted to be Billy Badass as a what is it, neighborhood patrol, and then got into a scuffle with a man, a black guy, and I don't remember if it was a young man or not, but ended up pulling the trigger on him and killed him. called the police and they told him stand down, get the fuck out of there. And
Was
he's
that down in Florida?
That was down in Georgia, Florida,
Or
somewhere in
Georgia,
there. Yeah,
yeah.
something like that.
Okay.
Stupid fucking
I'd say-
decisions. Billy Badass situation. Like, why are you doing this? You're a grown man. Get the fuck out of there. You got a flashlight. Blind him and walk away.
Oh, shit.
Pussy.
That's stupid shit.
Evil.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It is evil.
That's
And
a
there's
nice burp. You should have done it right here in this direction.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Was that 4?
That was 4.
That was 4.
You want,
Okay.
okay.
Hey.
Ew.
That was the longest 4 you probably had.
She had a great ass.
4.
Oh,
Longest 4 you ever had.
That was the longest 4.
juicy.
Juicy.
You'll hear my new joke?
Yes.
Go for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that Rocky?
Nah. I've been working on Trump.
Okay.
I noticed he's stopped doing the, you know, like the snake whistle thing, whatever he does.
Yeah.
But he's been doing the, you know, he's like, does it through the nose now, and I'm so proud of him. I'm like, I don't know who his speech consultant is,
Yeah.
but good job.
Like Donnie, close your mouth.
One of the best.
Okay.
Absolutely, positively, one of the best. My little boy Baron, little boy Broccoli.
Brock.
He did it all.
There's
He did it
him.
all.
There's him. There's the handsome one, the hot one who doesn't let me touch her, the one with the weak chin.
Whoop, whoop, chicken head.
Got like 5 kids, right?
At least. All right.
That he knows of.
Oh man, he's fine.
What's your joke?
I
Is this a dad joke or
No.
Okay.
All right. Why? Okay.
Hit me.
This is really gonna. Okay, this might be. If you're a woman, I'm sorry. I heard this and it was funny, but if you don't
it's not
find the
funny.
humor, in why should you never buy a woman a watch?
Why should you never buy a woman a watch?
Couldn't tell time if they wanted to. I'm gonna oof.
I don't know. Why should you never buy a
Because there's a clock on the stove.
woman? Oh yeah.
I got one for you.
Okay. All right. Yes.
We're gonna okay.
Okay.
Did you hear about that lady who sat there and she got killed in the living room?
No.
In a house like this, car came flying through, drunk driver, ran her over. She'd be alive today if she just stayed in the fucking kitchen like I told her.
Hit the button. Hit the button. Oh, yeah. Oh.
All right. What's the difference between a pickpocket and a peeping tom?
I don't know.
All right. One snatches your watch and the other watches your snatch.
Jesus.
Hey-oh.
Oh.
Snatch. Terrible. That's wrong.
Hey-oh.
That's right.
Let's go, boys.
I see a lot of jokes. So I'm like, that's funny. And I'll just
Yeah.
put it on. I have a whole list that's just like random ones. I'm just like, all right.
We live in a culture where people can't deal with that anymore.
My dad will send me some of those type of things. He'll send me some jokes like that shit. Like,
Dad, what? You know what that means? Like, yeah.
yeah, I get it. I get it, son. That's why I said it to you. I thought it was funny too.
What are we doing next? What do you got? Hit me.
More jokes or
I don't. Oh, you want to hear more jokes?
I thought
Okay.
you had. I thought
Here we
you had
go.
more.
I'm looking for a structured settlement.
What do you call a vegetarian with diarrhea?
Oh man.
fuck.
What are those things? Those fruit ninjas?
A salad shooter.
That's exactly what I'm.
Hey-oh.
Get to the chopper.
Wow.
The salad chopper.
Your luggage.
Your luggage.
What's killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. I just,
He was so fucking horrible there, but he had such good lines that were so fucking
Oh,
bad.
I love
All
this.
right, everyone. Chill. Yes.
Everyone cheated.
When I'm having a bad day, I put on the supercut of him just going, I could be Adam and you could be evil. Like just,
Rub your baby bubby bokas. Ha! I bet you never thought I'd say that.
he's just wild. That's one of his best roles ever.
Oh yeah, it was.
Arnold-
I love
That was probably
Last
like
Action
the
Hero.
single biggest like.
Underrated.
it.
What
Very
one?
underrated.
Which one?
Last action.
Last
Hero.
Action
Oh
Hero
my
is
god!
fucking awesome.
So
underrated.
Alex, I showed him that movie, and he was just like, "It's fucking dumb, bro." And I
Just
was
slapped
like,
him.
"Dude,
you watch the
you
whole
had
thing?
to." I watched it. I grew up with it.
Just
and
slapped him.
I read the book of it. I remember reading because like from the Scholastic book order and
Oh,
shit.
so you read the
They had
novelization.
the actual
Don't call it a
book.
book.
Yeah, it's literally like the same thing. But I was like, I can read and watch a movie in my head.
I know what happens next.
Yeah. Danny Madigan went here.
Oh, God bless you.
Dude, it's such a it's not a good movie, but it's so good of a movie.
Probably the earliest film that has like the multiverse.
still-
It's kind of like a parody
Yeah, it has
of
a-
action
It
movies.
has a multiverse.
Yeah, where there's
Very
reality.
much.
yeah, like
Very
it's the first example.
If you haven't seen Last Action Hero, you've got to see it. It's Arnold in his prime.
Stop whatever you're doing.
Did you want to be a farmer? He has a couple of acres, and then he kicks him in the balls, and he flies.
I like how the gun never runs out of bullets.
No,
Ever.
yeah.
Ever.
Never.
Until they get to a point where it needs to run out
Yeah.
of bullets, it's so well
Here's
done.
another explosion for your movie.
Arnold's a gem that keeps
It's so
giving.
cool. It's for anyone that hasn't seen Last Action Hero, it's about a boy, Danny Madigan. He grows up in New York.
Like he knows him. Danny Madigan.
A young lad by the
Friend
name
down the
of
block from me.
Daniel Madigan. His friends call him Danny. So he likes to go home and he loves movies. His mother, she works at the grocery store and she works a lot, so she can't keep an eye on Daniel.
He's at the theater.
He's at the theater a
Other
lot of
than
time.
school.
He befriends an older gentleman named Nick, who is the projectionist, and he loves to give Danny free passes to new movies, which is Jack Slater 4, which is played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. And the picture blows up, and he tells Danny he cannot have an entry without a ticket. So he has a magic ticket, who was given to him by Harry Houdini, who is a legendary magician
Yeah.
from back in the fucking day. And Danny, they tear the ticket, so Danny starts watching the movie. The ticket then pulls him into the movie, and he is pulled into that universe. I look really fucking ripped on camera. I just like to say that right now. Like, dude, oh, look at that. It's kind of...
This is devolving fast.
Okay,
We talked about Arnold. He's all like, "Wow, look at these 24 inches."
Let him look at rips.
So Danny fucking shows up inside the fucking movie. He realizes he's in the movie, and Jack Slater's like, everything's predictable and shit. And then
Yeah, he criticizes
somehow,
the shit out of him.
somehow he gets brought into the real world with Danny. And then he's like, here's another explosion for your movie. And then he like shoots the guy. He's like, what's the hell? And he's like, I tried to tell you. And he's like, not a word. And then,
Danny Madigan has Mickey Mouse's voice.
yeah, they go from California to New York. And he, and he has a mullet and shit.
Little Mickey's pointing at each other.
But anyway, it's a fucking good movie, but it
is.
kind of plays on like the music
Has one of,
Tropes.
movie
Film
and like
tropes. Yeah.
it's just
has probably one of the best villains in any movie.
Jack the Ripper.
No,
Or which one?
the guy with the
Benedict.
glasses- Benedict.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Benedict. He's got to be one of the best villains out there.
Wasn't Nick wasn't that the guy from? He's the father in Gremlins. Wasn't that him? Or am I mistaken? Who? You know who I'm talking about?
no.
Or not the father, but the neighbor who's all like, we had Gremlins in World War II. He's like a big player in a bunch of shit, like a shitload of films. Piranha 2, he was like the mayor.
Oh,
You know who I'm
I know
talking
who you're
about.
talking about. Yeah,
He was in the sequel in Gremlins 2. Is that him?
He was in the sequel of Gremlins too. Yeah,
dude. He got his own little.
But
segue.
was he in? I
Last
don't
Action
remember
Hero?
him in.
I
Last
thought he
Action
was in
Hero.
there.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
whatever, man.
I don't know.
Guys,
I
there's
know
so
who
many
you're talking
fucking
about.
Films, it's unreal.
Oh, he's in a lot of shit.
He's always
yeah,
the
for
same,
sure.
like Vietnam era shithead. I love him. I love him.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
a good movie.
There's a
So-
lot of movies that I feel are underrated like that one, but I think that that's a good movie. And
There's
so
no
underrated.
there's no
So
line
underrated.
left unwritten, which is
Right.
to me the quality of a film.
Yeah.
If you're gonna write something, complete the every little tire bows. Don't leave
Yeah.
it open. Don't sit here and fuck around.
Yeah.
That's a good film.
Exactly.
What movie are we talking about?
Last Action
That's
Hero.
it.
Oh,
we're
okay.
still on.
Yeah,
we're still
that's what I thought. But okay, yeah, it's a good
We
movie.
haven't moved on.
Check it out. Fuck it.
Check it out. Absolutely.
Check it out. Check it out, motherfucker.
All right. So
Yeah.
what do you want?
How was Halloween? Did you?
Yeah,
guys
did you do anything cool? Did
No,
you dress up?
I don't celebrate Sandheim.
What?
I know. I just don't celebrate it.
All right, explain.
I really don't. I had half of mine to come in here in Dia de la Muertas face makeup just to fuck with y'all, but I said, nah, don't do that. Don't do it. No.
They won't understand.
You'll offend your brothers, your hermanos.
They don't know.
No,
They don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't celebrate Halloween. My kids, I think we were gonna go do something. I was late coming home, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And my wife, she just was not feeling good. She fell and then busted her back doing some dumb stuff.
Well, that's
So
okay.
yeah, she fell wrong. But unfortunately, it is what it is. You know, it's kind of a bogus holiday, anyways. There's a lot of bogus ones. There's only a couple I celebrate.
Yeah.
Like Thanksgiving, Christmas. I don't even celebrate Easter that much, honestly. It's kind of silly. Like, what are we
I
talking
like
about?
Christmas.
Christmas is great, but here's the thing
Christmas
about
would be cool.
Christmas is awesome. It's got a lot of lore. There's so many different things happening. There's cultures being borrowed. It's just the same old like, hey, we need to get through the winter.
Yeah.
You look at Easter. It's just another holiday that you can transpose it to several different societies, and it's all about basically fucking and having kids. It's fertility season.
So, have you seen? I saw something that basically Santa Claus was created up by the Coca-Cola Company
No,
for marketing.
no,
And
not
he was
entirely.
kind of a mashup of a few different people.
Maybe the vision that we see of Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yes, the current popular image.
Because basically they
Heavily.
said, but what they said was Coca-Cola was viewed as like a summer drink and stuff, and they wanted to bring it into the winter. So then they created this image of Santa Claus, which was pulled together by a few different people of like Saint Nick, Kris Kringle, all the different names you know him as, into one image to where it was marketable to their culture and their like colors and shit. And then they marketed that. I was like,
I would say vaguely. I think they capitalized off of it because it helped him out.
Yeah.
Because, like, for instance, the poem, what is it? Was it not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse? And they
Yeah.
give a full description about how he's got, rosy lips, cherry red nose. He's got a coat with black buttons and it's red.
yeah.
So I mean,
Really, that shook.
I think
like a bowl
I
full
think
of jelly.
Coca-Cola just was like red, white, done.
Yeah. That's our fucking colors.
Some
Go with
asshole-
it.
Some asshole in marketing, high on fucking Coke, sitting there going,
How the fuck else is he going to deliver all this
I
shit
got
in one
6
night?
hours until I got to deliver this.
Yeah.
How the fuck do I do this? It's 1932. Fucking,
Exactly. These kids need tops
I need
and
to
shit.
sell more somehow. Yeah.
So how do you like Christmas?
I love Christmas. It's a fun holiday.
So growing up, what was the coolest Christmas you remember?
Easily, it was my childhood where I think I was like 6. I want to say I was 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Had to be 5 or 6. The reason I say that is because my brother was a baby. He had we're in like Joliet, Crest Hill, Illinois. I wake up one morning and my father has already revealed to me that like Santa Claus is not real.
Right.
I'm not going to sit here and disclose exactly how he's at, but he basically in an argument it
was in
came
his
up.
underwear.
He yells out, he's like, Santa Claus isn't real.
Yeah.
Like,
You little bastard.
and I'm like, oh, what? And my mom's like, don't tell him that Santa Claus is not real. And it's like, all right, whatever. So no childhood trauma. It's just I learned early. And I remember waking up one morning. My brother had to be a little bit old. He had to be like 2 or 3. He was a little chimp. So we sat there. We wake up. My dad bought. Remember those little like slot cars?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, he got one of those. It was
Okay.
like a last ditch effort, is what I hear. Like he sat there and realized he fucked up that year somehow, something like that, something of that nature. I don't remember exactly the whole details, but he got it. He put it together, made it happen, and we wake up and there's this fucking magical thing, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here, slot cars, and that was like all we did
I
for like
bet.
3 hours. I'm guaranteed my dad slammed it home because of that. Like they're in the living room. Don't worry about it. Just close the door.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
Yeah.
My
We're
most
good. We're good for the next.
my
5
most
minutes.
The
memorable
best thing about being a dad.
Yeah.
my most memorable Christmas was whenever Power Rangers had just kind of come out. And on Christmas Eve, did y'all get to open one present?
Yeah, oh yeah,
or
that
at
was
least
like on one side of the family, the Latin side.
Yeah.
They're absolutely into that. They're
Jesus
like,
wants
it's-
you.
It's
That's
midnight. Everybody's up. Here's some cocoa. Fucking yeah.
So we were big in the Power Rangers. We were like, fuck. I had one Power Ranger, and it was the Black Ranger with the little motorcycle, but the joints were so loose, it was all wobbly and
I
shit.
think that was every one of those.
I had one because my friend JoJo, he got it for me for my birth, he was like, here's a late birthday present. And I was just like in the middle of the fucking year. I was like, thanks, man. A Power Ranger, cool. And so for Christmas, my mom got us Power Rangers. But we got to open our one gift on Christmas Eve.
I love that.
So me and my brother, we've been shaking the gifts. We've been like plotting it and shit.
Yeah,
Did
you like
do that?
plan it out.
You
This
sit
is the
there, okay,
motherfucker.
that's closed. That's closed. That's closed. Okay, that's a toy. Okay, and you plot it out and you shake it and shit. So me and my brother find these 2 gifts. And we're like, we're opening those on Christmas Eve. All right, cool. So we do it, and we open our gift, and it's a Power Ranger. It's the flip head and everything. I open up the Pink Ranger.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, cool. It's a girl, but that's cool. Like, I got a Power Ranger. My brother opens up the Yellow Ranger. Oh, cool. It's a
King
girl.
Trey.
The other girl.
So it's just like, we're like happy but disappointed. And we're like, what the fuck? and then like the next day we open up all the other presents. We get all the other ones, but like we just so happen to choose the fucking
2
girls.
girls
It's like
on-
serious.
The odds. What are the odds?
We get all the other ones because I got the red and the black, and then my brother got the blue and the green.
Okay.
And then we got like the Morpher with the dragon. No, not Dragon Dagger. The Power Blaster or whatever.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And we got all that shit, but it just so happens we opened the fucking girl ones on Christmas Eve. I was like,
Christmas
seriously?
Eve, yeah.
But that was one of the most.
It did not bode well. Like, it
Yeah.
definitely discouraged, dampened.
It
up
was
Christmas.
like you're so thankful you got Power Rangers, but it's like we got the girls, so
Yeah.
well, I'll just pretend I'm a girl. Then. It was stupid, but that and then like waking up. So our rule was in the middle of the night, if you woke up, you can open your stocking presents, but you couldn't open anything else.
Oh,
That's
okay.
And you can kind of look at like what Santa brought you and shit.
Okay.
And one year, like I asked for a pet monkey and cowboy boots.
We couldn't do shit until the parents were awake.
Really?
No, we could do that because, like, I don't know how the fuck they did it. Every year, I'd be like keeping an eye out and shit, and then finally, I'd fall asleep.
Yeah, you just.
And then I'd just wake up in the middle of the night. It was like 3 a.m, and I'm like, my stockings are stuffed and everything. I'm
Right.
like, cool, we got a Sega Genesis. It's just like, I don't know how to play it.
Did your parents leave at least one gift unwrapped too? Like
Yeah, that was
open?
usually the Santa gift wasn't wrapped. Well, sometimes it was,
Right.
but majority of the time it wasn't. So like when we got our Sega Genesis, it was already hooked up to the TV. It was like,
Right. Right.
Yeah.
and we would play
Santa was
primetime
already
football with
playing it.
Deion Sanders. But everything else. So the year that I asked for a monkey and cowboy boots, I go in the living room and I mean, I don't know what I was expecting as a kid, like a monkey just sitting there. It's like,
Well, yeah, you have very odd
Being
expectations.
a
Yeah.
fucking cage.
so instead there was like a play school like tent and then a Ghostbusters sleeping bag.
Okay.
And my
Useless
brother got
garbage.
I don't remember what my brother's sleeping bag was.
It was garbage too.
He's garbage. These kids, guys, they get their
Garbage.
sleeping bags.
You got a Ghostbuster sleeping bag?
Yeah. What did Gavin get?
Maybe did he get a Power Ranger?
I don't know. Let's call him.
It was. Call him. Call him up and find that
Or-
out.
I'm trying to think what else would be. So Ghostbusters was a big thing. So you had Ghostbusters.
What year are we talking here? You got to give me a
I don't
reference
even
point.
know,
I'll be able to help you
honestly.
out.
Probably 90.
90? Ghostbusters 2.
What the fuck?
There's children.
Amber! Okay. Okay, I get it.
Hello?
Gavin.
What?
Hey, you're live on the show.
What?
Do you remember
Why?
the year that we got the tent and my Ghostbuster sleeping bag? What your sleeping bag was?
The what?
What was your sleeping bag? I had that dark blue Ghostbusters one. What was yours?
What the fuck?
Bitch,
I don't
answer the
know.
question. You grew up with it. It probably smelled like pee.
Dude, I don't remember shit like that.
What was your sleeping bag? You had it.
You had a Ghostbusters one?
Yeah.
Did he have G.I. Joe?
What was yours?
I don't know. I don't even know what color it was. I didn't even
think-
know I had one that had pictures on it.
We had a tent in the thing, and there was 2 sleeping bags in there, and then mine was Ghostbusters, but I don't remember what yours was.
Damn. You're asking the wrong guy. Because I don't remember either.
You fucking owned it. Who's the right guy?
I guess your mom. We got to call your mom.
Do I have to call Mom? She's gonna be in bed by now.
Yeah, probably.
Whatever.
Dude, I didn't even know I had one, honestly.
Yes, motherfucker, you did.
Can't wait to find out. He was the
That
one who
is
got the
wild.
Ghostbusters one, and he got something else.
Yeah.
No, I think it was
I'm
like
sure it's
a
way
light
cooler than
colored.
yours. That's all I gotta say.
No, maybe
Yeah.
was it Ninja Turtles or I don't know.
Ooh, yeah, Ninja Turtles probably.
Yeah,
Teenage
Ninja
Mutant
Turtles.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Ninja Turtle
Batman.
sounds cool.
Sounds
Let's go with that.
We'll go with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I had Ninja Turtle one, Jerry. It was way cooler than yours.
Okay, thanks, Gavin. It's been great having you
No
on.
problem.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
Cool. Later.
Bye.
You do that to him a lot, don't you?
No, I've never.
Oh,
done
okay,
that.
you never done. He was like, "What is going
What
on
the
here?"
fuck is going on? I'm in the middle of fucking my woman, and you're messing
No,
with
they're
it.
having a date night. I think I saw on Facebook. So
That's what is date night. Like
I don't know. They go out to eat and then
date
drink.
night is
Then he eats her.
date night is going out to Applebee's, sneaking around in the parking lot.
Applebee's.
Hey, 2 for $20.
One of the coolest.
dollar margaritas.
Yeah.
One of the coolest dates I had, I went, it was in San Antonio, and I went with this girl, and they had this restaurant that had unlimited sushi.
Ugh,
So I love sushi.
I love it too. But man,
So,
this sounds
and then
bad.
they had these like bongs of beer and stuff.
Yeah.
It was like,
Man.
it was like 2 or 3 liters of beer. We got the 2.
I'm sorry. Can you speak that in American?
It was like 2 glasses each. So we had sushi and that, and then we were going to go to IKEA afterwards. And then instead of going in, we just sat in the parking lot, and then we made fun of people trying to load shit in their car
Oh, I remember.
because
you telling
people
me
buy all this big shit. They're just
that.
like
No,
They never calculated
scratching
what
their
was gonna
head and
happen.
stuff.
That'll
Yeah,
fit my
it was
Prius.
fucking amazing. I was like, this is, and we sat there till like 9 o'clock at night, and we're like, I think they're closed now. Let's go. So I went and dropped her back off at the car at the restaurant, and then went our separate ways.
Wow.
But it was a great night. It was just like watching people like, how the fuck are they going to get that in that car? That's a Corolla.
The trick is just to drag it.
Yeah. Some of them, I mean, whatever. They have a dream.
I got a dream
Their eyesight measurement is way off.
to get a
Exactly.
Tunok in my house.
That'll fit.
I want to assemble it in less than 4 hours. Yeah. Sorry. It's terrible. I'm sorry,
an
Martin
email
Luther
for
King
missing
Jr.'s
parts.
ghost. Yeah.
All right. So, Brent,
Yes.
where were you born?
I was born in Chicago, Illinois.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I'm a full transplant. What is the name of the city? I can't think of it. I always have to fill it out on every 40.
I've never been to Chicago or anything.
Every time I got to fill out for a gun, I'm like, what fucking city was I born in?
Chi-town.
You got to write down like the actual city, so I always
Yeah.
forget. And it's, anyways, yeah. So I was born up in the Chicagoland area. Let's put it that way.
How long were you up there for?
I was up there until the end of second grade.
Okay.
My dad moved down here to Texas with my mom, and then there were some issues, but we moved down here. He found some work up here in Fort Worth, and when I say Texas, excuse me, all the way down to Brownsville.
Yeah.
So like 104 heat constantly.
Yeah.
I was the only white boy there,
okay.
straight up. And the funniest part was like there was one, I can't remember what holiday it was in September or something. They had Miss Montalvo. I'll never forget her. Oh, I had the biggest crush on her because reasons. And
Big boobs.
To explain the reasons.
reasons. You know, when you're a child, boobs are big.
Well,
Yeah.
You're
Boobs
like-
are fun. You're just like, oh.
Holy shit. And you don't know the difference between tautness yet, so you're like, all boobs are great.
Yeah. If it's a titty and it's not your
It's
mom's,
a titty.
it's fun.
Yeah. So anyways, well, just dark thoughts. So anyways, we sat there and they had like this festival. They were celebrating some bullshit, and they brought out what are those things? They cook them tamales, right?
Tamales.
Yeah, tamales. So they brought us some tamales.
Yeah, love
And
tamales.
I'm stupid. I'm 8. I'm so used to my mom unwrapping the tamale.
Yeah. So you just
They
ate it
brought
with
the.
Oh,
I attempted to eat it, and Miss Montalvo is looking at me struggling with this thing, like
big old tits.
like
and-
trying to fucking rip this thing open. She comes over and she's
here,
like,
honey.
"Oh,
Senor
por Rosito, let me open this for you." And she just sits there and like warmness next to me, and it's just oh man, it was great. It was a great time.
She's leaning over so you can
Oh,
look
that was
at
the
her
best.
shirt.
So that was actually when I found I was blind. So my grades, I was a straight A student up until that point, and then I got moved. We got shifted around the room. I got moved towards the back, and all of a sudden my grades started slipping. And she's the one, I credit her. Miss Montalvo sat there and fucking figured it out. Brought my parents in, showed her, and said, she goes, "Hey Brent, can you see everything up here in the front? Can you see everything?
Can you see my boobs
What
here?
did I write on the board right there?" And I was like, letter. You wrote car. And she goes, "Okay, I'm gonna write something else, but go back to the back seat." And I was like, "All right." Went to the back seat, and she wrote another word, and I'm like, I can't fucking see it.
Right.
So you got glasses?
No.
You do.
Yeah,
And
kinda.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The world is a blob.
Yeah.
Just rub your eyes for like 10 seconds and then try to see again. That's exactly what it's like all the time.
Right.
And yeah, dude, that was when I knew I had to, like, they got me glasses, man.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Yeah. I'm hoping
She
my
gave you
eyesight
sight.
goes pretty
She
good.
gave me sight and she gave me a boner.
All in one.
Boner I'll
Two
never
important things
forget.
a teacher can give you.
Yeah. Did you fuck her?
No, but have you? I got one for you. Have you ever had a one of the scared boners in class?
Oh.
Scare boners?
Okay, you get real incident. I'm sitting down. I get called up to the front of the class. I believe it's Miss Hank. I'm like 3rd or 4th grade. I sit there. I'm at full staff. And she goes, "Brent, can you come up here and complete the board or whatever the fucking thing was, right?" And I'm like, "I can't." And she like looks at me and she goes, she's like, "What do you mean you can't?" I was like, I can't go up there." I'm
pitching a tent.
I'm
I'm pitching a
flush.
tent.
I'm flush and I'm sweating.
Yeah.
And I said, "I can't go up there." And she goes, "Brent, you need to get up and get out of your desk and come answer that question." And I was like, I can't. Can you come here?"
Bring the board to me.
She comes over, and I remember I said, "I can't because I can't stand up." And I like patted myself. And she goes, "Oh." And like I whispered in her ear, thank Christ that she had some sense. Because
Right.
like a dumb idiot would have been like, "Well, whatever," right? She gets up, she goes, "Brent can't answer that question, so I'm gonna need somebody else." And I can't remember if it was Randy Tedrow. I want to say it was Randy Tedrow. He goes, "That's BS." Like just just full-fledged goes, "That's bogus." And she goes, "He can't answer the question right now."
He's got a boner.
It was,
Let him.
oh, you want to talk about
Blood is in his
traumatizing.
pee-pee.
His boner is huge.
He's got to go to the bathroom for a minute, and I'm going to go help him. We'll be right back.
I wish it was her. That would have been interesting. Yeah, man, that was scary. I remember I did meet her later on in life. I went back down to Brownsville, bumped into her, Miss Montalvo at 17. Her husband became like some sort of district judge or some shit.
Oh.
She saw me and she met me and she's like, "Oh, you turned into a man." And I was like,
Yeah. Remember that boner?
I got some photos of me at 17. I was a fucking stunner. I was like,
No.
"I'll tear that shit."
I got.
I like how when you're 17, you think you got it all figured out.
Oh,
You
fuck.
don't know
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah. You think you got
How old are
it
you
all.
now?
35.
35.
I feel it. I had a car accident last year. That's why I had the cop car outside.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you steal his cop?
No. So some
up.
poor child on her phone ran into me at 50. I was at a dead stop.
Oh, shit.
I'm the only one who looks up in the car. Everybody else is like being, humans. And I'm driving and I looked up and I said, "This fucking cunt."
Bam.
And crack, I had braced. So
Right.
I'm in like constant pain all the time.
It's better
been
not
fun.
to
Waiting
see
on-
it, but once you see it, you
I
brace
did.
and then
If I
you-
hadn't been looking, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
Would have been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Frankel and Frinkle, waiting on them to finish that up.
Hey, Frankel.
Hey-oh.
Yeah, I'll give them a shout out any day of the week.
Is that the Law Dogs or?
Yeah.
They're
They're gonna
no.
they're gonna start sponsoring us, I think.
No, I don't even know about that.
better. So yeah, my buddy suggested he goes, "We got a police car." It's not how he talks, but that's how I'm going to see it in my head. Go get yourself a police car.
Yeah.
And I did.
Get a fucking police car. Huh?
It's fun to watch
yourself nice.
other people get out of the way.
Oh yeah.
It's
Or slow down.
Oh,
Really.
my favorite part is when I sit here and I get home and all the minorities fucking mean-eye me, and I'm just like, dude, I'm just trying to get home.
He's
It was a deal. It was a steal of a vehicle. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm
Yeah.
just a dude.
I'm you.
I'm one of,
When I drive,
I'm one of you. I'm just trying to get home. Got a job.
I have the best job.
Absolutely the best words. Absolutely
Nobody
positive.
can beat my job.
That reminds me. This one time I had a dog. It's just fucking fun. He's great. He's the best. The way he segues.
Oh yeah, we got a
Uh-oh, what's going on
Eduardo.
there? Eduardo.
Eduardo's food.
Oh, he's the dog. That's the
We
name
need
of the
to
dog.
eat Eduardo's food.
Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
No, we get Eduardo. He gives Jared a little secret
La
that
cocina.
we'll reveal it here and
That's what I'm talking about.
taste it.
I don't know what it is, but
Could be anything.
it's gonna be good. All right.
Great ass.
Got that cambritos, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got brownie.
The first thing we have are
So what kind of microdose are we doing here?
chocolate cookies.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, is your
Am I passing them down or is this mine?
Whatever.
There you go, Donald
There's
Trump.
another.
I
On
did
the
wash
way.
my hands, confirmed.
okay?
Came home. I had gun oil all over them. I was like, I
Is
didn't wash this.
is your weight thing over?
It's on November 6th, I think, is the weigh-in.
Okay.
I was talking to Eddie earlier, and we're going to see if we can just do it next Sunday. Not this Sunday, but
Is this
next.
so you can compete in No Nut November?
What?
I can't do no nut November.
There's no fucking way.
There's no way.
No.
I can't go a month. Fuck that.
It's hard for me to go 3 days. That's hard.
Shit,
That's
boy.
a mental. That's a mental. Maybe it was Mickey Mouse sleeping bag. I always got Mickey Mouse shit.
Maybe it was, yeah.
Maybe it was a Mickey Mouse thing.
Mickey Mouse shit seems appropriate.
Maybe it was Mickey Mouse. I don't know.
You ever say something's Mickey Mouse shit? Like this company's Mickey Mouse shit.
It means it's like childish. It's like a
I
little
love Mickey
kid.
Mouse. Yeah. I love
What Mickey
phrases.
Mouse organization are we running here? This is good. This is like white.
It's just a chocolate. I don't know. It almost like a macadamia nut kind of chocolate.
Taste some double
macadamia.
chocolate.
I think it's just white chocolate.
Hints of
White chocolate chip.
hints of flour.
Yeah.
And,
Huh. It's almost like a recipe that's been around. for
Eduardo,
120
are you
years.
on? Are you listening to it? It's chocolate cookie with white chocolate chip.
oh, motherfucker.
Oh shit.
He gave us some s'mores brownies. It
Oh,
looks
Jesus.
like. Fuck.
That's a lot.
This is good.
How do you open this?
Do you run every day?
Oh,
Do you run every day, or you just got a good metabolism?
Good metabolism.
Because you've always been in that shape. And I'm just now realizing I'm like, I got fat after Quick Trip. Quick. I mean, I got chunky. Remember, I was working at Quick Trip. I was in terrible shape.
Well, you were in good shape.
Decent. Decent enough to have kids.
Yeah.
Now it's like, I look at myself and I'm like, that's about 20,000 calories. That's good. That's good, though. If the shit hits the fan, I just need some WADA. Some WADA. Get a life straw. This episode is brought to you by
I just need to start working out more. I need to start lifting some weights and getting some tone.
I need the what is it, the Green Party Jill Stein to win so I can start doing meth
Yeah,
legally.
there you go.
Grinding your teeth. How's everything going for you there, bud?
I'm fine.
Oh
Doing good.
I don't know about you, but I'm seeing a parakeet over there and I don't like the way he's giving me the burn.
okay.
All right.
Listen.
This one a little ooey gooey.
No,
Oh,
it's just crumbly.
okay.
Okay.
Crumble.
It looks like a s'mores brownies. So,
Crumbly is good. So
holy shit.
Thank you.
ooh, marshmallows.
That's a lot of stuff on there.
I like marshmallows.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to make a mess. I'm not into that. So we're gonna pull out a knife.
There you go.
That's a man right there.
You know it's funny, like you you've reached a full manhood when you pull out a knife to open the stupidest shit.
Yeah.
It's like the tiniest thing you can rip open
Everything
with
that
your
needs a
hand.
knife to open it up.
You're like opening up fucking like paydays.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Oh man, I've got a knife. I gotta show
Holy
you guys.
shit.
I got this one. It's here. It's not in here. It's not, is it in the room with us?
Is it present?
It's a crocodile. Done.
Reveal yourself.
Show yourself.
It's reenacting Alien. Jesus,
Damn, this is good.
that's a lot of stuff, man.
Holy
That's rich.
shit. Eduardo.
Eduardo, thank you. I'm not gonna be able
sabotage
to eat
me.
all this. I'm drinking
No,
all
you're
this
good.
beer and straight up, I've been trying.
Eat what you want, but
I got to 270 and I said I can't fucking do this anymore. I can't.
my biggest I think was like
can't run,
right around
Jared.
250. And I
Can't
was
run?
like, fuck.
I can, but
It hurts.
it hurts in the front and back now. After
A
the
lot of
car
stuff
accident,
slaps.
Ever since the car accident, I got real loath, and so that's like the biggest
Right.
thing I'm suing about is like, yeah. I think
How recent was the car accident?
Literally August 20th.
Oh, damn, okay.
August 19th of last year.
Okay.
Fouled it all the way up. I'd had a drinking and driving incident when I was a younger man. It was a
Oh.
stupid decision, stupid move. Flipped a vehicle and compressed my spine.
Yeah,
Wow,
kids,
Lord.
don't drink and drive.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll end up like Brent.
Yeah.
you know, be responsible when you know you can't do something. Be an adult.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, I flipped a car doing 100 and something miles an hour.
Holy shit.
Hit a concrete embankment, whoop, and shredded. I mean, sheared 17-inch Honda Accord aluminum wheels in half on the front of the vehicle.
Damn.
How did you walk away from that?
I was drunk.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
saving grace.
Okay.
I'll never forget the officer who was at the hospital. We're going to get you for this. For what? I didn't damage
What I
shit.
do. I damaged myself and my
I don't want to be an
on.
asshole, but shit, mister.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I sat there and flipped that vehicle. It was pretty rough. It was tough. Walked away from that. I did not learn many lessons from that for a while. Still thought I was Superman.
How old were you? 17? 18?
22.
Oh, 22.
Damn.
22.
Damn.
Pretty stupid idea. Now I'm an adult and you pay attention to your thing.
Yeah.
You know, I got nothing against anybody. You know, just don't fuck up. Don't do stupid shit. Yeah. So, anyways, this car accident exacerbated a lot of those problems, man. Been rough.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I used to be able to just like move shit and do things, and it's like now it's like I got to plan and be like, maybe.
Yeah.
Do I want to sit here in front of the TV and play more Call of Duty?
Yeah, I was like, is it worth the backache later on?
Yeah, I don't want to get up.
That's
Speaking
kind
of,
of shit.
are you excited for the new Call of Duty?
I'm
Or
ready.
is it-
Prestige 2, brother.
Oh, it's already going
It's
out?
out. It's
Oh,
been
I-
out. It's
I
been
didn't
out
know.
and free.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not a big Black
nerd.
Ops fan. Like
I don't like them
usually-
either. They suck, but there's some good. God bless you, straight to heaven. All the way up there.
Thank you. Bless you, my child.
No, I've just Black Ops has never been real super fun with me and stuff.
Yeah.
They're
so-
boring. The
I like,
pistols
I
are
like the
sh-
zombies.
badass.
I like the
Oh, dude,
playing
the zombies are bad.
That's the only cool thing.
They've
but-
got gobble gums. They've got. It's fun. You'll enjoy it.
Okay.
Hit me up. I'll play with you. I'll take you along. I need some soft lobbies here. Help me out. Give me some lower KDs here, baby. Yeah.
I haven't
It's
played
tough.
Call of Duty in quite a while.
Yeah.
Like used to love playing it, but I'm not that man anymore.
Yeah, there's a lot of garbage. You can't say certain words. Through systemic testing, I found out there's a list of words you can't say.
Okay.
And they know when you say it.
Oh yeah, it's got AI built in
Oh,
now
fuck.
that'll sit there and hear you and immediately insta ban. I've literally been banned in 30 seconds.
You get banned?
Yes, like chat banned.
Wow.
Hell,
if you say something like
Fucking God.
just like a bad word or something?
Certain
or-
words.
Certain words.
Certain words that target people.
Go fuck your mother.
No,
You're banned.
well, yeah, you're probably okay there.
Okay.
But descriptors. Descriptors would
You're a sucker.
certain slurs.
You're a-
I will
Sucker.
say what's funny is that ninjas is totally cool.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that word is like it just it-
Ninja?
yeah, ninjas. Right. That word apparently I think it's because they can't tell the inflection of it.
Yeah.
And so because it has been colloquially brought back into the fold and recaptured away from the slur that it was,
Yeah.
they can't sit there and the AI is like, I don't know what you're trying to
don't
say.
know.
But you can't
I
say
don't
like
get it.
like the French word retard. You can't say that.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
No. Can't call somebody a retard.
Interesting. I haven't been in a Call of Duty. I hated talking to random people. Like
I
if
love
I had
that.
friends in there, I'd talk to them. But like other than that, I was like, I ain't.
I
talking
want to
to
make
motherfuckers.
friends.
I
Life's a-
don't care what your story is. I don't give a fuck.
I'm that
shooting
asshole in
you.
the taxi. Like, hey, so what you doing here today?
I don't give a fuck, man.
I love it.
I ain't there to meet people. So
I will say when I'm on the clock, when I'm at work, I'm there's a little bit of a mode where I'm like, okay, I'll keep talking with you, but we're gonna buy something or something. You know?
Yeah.
You got to
Is
be
it gonna
that
be
way a
worth my
little bit.
time?
But yeah, dude. Oh man, Quick Trip. Back to that. There was one night at the Louisville store. I don't know if it was 942. I think it was the northern one, the older one.
944.
41.
41.
Oh, 41.
It's 41. That weird one. I had a guy come in and proceed to tell me about how all blacks are the original Jews for 3 hours.
Oh my
I
god.
was like, I'm just trying to clean grills, bro. Get the fuck out of here. And I appreciate, but man, when somebody's running away from you in the store,
Right.
maybe not running, but you get the gist.
Right.
You let the fuck up with your personal beliefs. Get the fuck away from them. Like,
I've
Yeah.
never understood why people couldn't understand that somebody's got a fucking job to do, and you need to leave them the fuck alone.
because they don't have that.
No.
That's why.
They're
It
not-
boils down to I can't empathize with you because I don't have that experience.
Right.
True.
That's simple. Humans are we're just a bunch of monkeys running around doing the same fucking thing.
Bunch of
Nothing's
monkeys fucking footballs.
Nothing's changed in 6,000 years. All that's changed is the technology. You still got people sitting here fucking each other over stupid things, saying the same dumb rhetorics they've always said.
True.
So, and as a sad fact of reality, I always try to preach that to my oldest, and the middle child's getting there to where I can talk to her about this. I'm like, look, I don't want to be rude to you. Ain't no supernatural things. You can believe in God. That's great. I believe in empirical design and all that jazz. But anyways, like you're dealing with other individuals who are developmentally disabled, mentally.
Right.
And it's not their fault. You just got to figure out how to communicate them and work with them. And if you can do that, life will be a lot easier. But don't hate them. Don't attribute malice to that which can be explained by stupidity. It's that simple. It's that simple. Retard cuts you off in traffic. He's oblivious. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He didn't do that because you're driving whatever. So, I mean, unless you're
they're
running around
just-
with a stupid sticker on your car, then you asked for it. But
Yeah, they just don't care. They're in their world.
Yeah, usually it's they're
Precisely.
just oblivious to the fucking world around them. They're stupid.
Think about how many farts you walked into at a Walmart. Somebody laid that egg, and they didn't care that you were going to walk into it. They didn't know you were going to do that.
Yeah.
We've all done it. We've all
True,
walked
yeah.
into one. That's the worst.
Just
I mean, yeah.
you
it's
like
just
look around,
you know,
you're like,
just
what
crop
the,
dusting,
where the
you know?
fuck did this come from?
Who laid
That's
this
the worst because you don't even know who they are. You're just like,
Yeah.
I don't know nothing
Yeah.
about you. And I'm in your
Damn,
car.
man, you need some more
I'm just-
fiber in your diet.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck did you eat, girl?
Pipes are filled with
pipes.
sulfur.
Yeah.
Pipes. Clean out those pipes,
Something
girl.
was rotten.
Yeah. But that's just the world we live in. You just get
Yeah,
used to
true.
that,
Are you
know?
here to clean my pipes?
Well,
I'm here to cook. Superman is not here right now. He's not here. No.
Biblioteca.
I need more What did she say? She needs I need more lemon pledge. Lemon pledge. Yeah. If you're burning through lemon pledge, you got a lot of furniture.
I don't think I've ever actually used lemon pledge.
Windex, man. I what is it? My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Is that it? Yeah.
There's a movie called that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's dude. This is. I don't know if you figured out the hellscape we live in. It's a comedy about a guy who marries a chick who's super Greek and her entire Greek family.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're sitting there like the dad's all about spraying Windex on everything. Like he gets hurt and he sprays Windex on him.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
I've
it's a
seen the
major-
movie once, but I don't
absolutely
remember
I
have
know what
learned-
movie you're talking about, but I haven't seen it.
that. Yeah.
Windex is absolutely the best cleaner. I will fight anyone besides like I'd say if you need to disinfect an area, bleach. But
Right.
Windex, if you got grease stains, if you've got a stain on your counter, something of that nature, just hit that shit with Windex. Come back in 5 minutes. Be liberal. Do not be conservative with how much you put down. Dump that stuff on, right? Let it soak. Come
Yeah.
back. And like, you remember those stupid commercials they show somebody wiping stuff? It's going to be just like that. I
Yeah.
promise you.
Yeah.
Promise you. Your house is going to smell like a hospital. But
Always. I mean, at least it feels clean when
spick
you
and
smell
span.
it.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
yeah, so
I've never used Windex for that kind
I
of
love
stuff. but
Windex, man.
I do.
Windex
It
is
is
the shit.
pretty multi-purpose, but
Oh yeah.
you just never
It's
know.
safe.
And-
It's safe too. Like you can't. It's not like for instance, you use the what is scrubbing bubbles, the caustic shit.
Yeah.
That stuff is a base. That hits your lungs. You're coughing. All of a sudden, I'm taken back to when I'm 17, doing my first big bong hit, and I'm just like, oh, I can't fucking breathe. So yeah, you can't. No.
Or the 409.
That shit's evil.
409.
That shit's evil. You're breathing
That's a-
straight chemicals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
all
dude. Some of those
mixture.
like
like 4 or 5 different chemicals in one.
Oh yeah. No, they were so proud of themselves. They were sitting there saying, "We killed COVID before COVID."
they never had a chance
Never had a chance, boys. Yeah.
breathing around us.
Be careful, man. Clorox owns ranch. That's why I don't eat ranch.
Dude, that's such a powerful smell when you smell bleach. You're like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's so powerful.
Yeah, Clorox bleach, the brand that owns that, they sit there, they actually make what is it, Hidden Valley Ranch.
What?
Go look it up. Go look it up. Yeah.
I don't know how.
Hidden Valley Ranch is delicious, but
Well, yeah.
Bleach
that
isn't.
that hurts. It's not in it. It's just it could
Bleach
be.
will kill you.
It could be in the same factory. Is all I'm saying. You
I
know.
doubt that. It's
It better not. It should.
they should have some sort of health code.
You say this. You say this is the same country where we have kids sitting there working under the age of 15 in Alabama,
Hey,
and companies are like, "We didn't know."
yeah.
Hey,
What are you talking about? I didn't have a 6-year-old put in your
He's
transmission.
4'9". What do you mean?
He looks like he's 35.
if
I just thought he
it,
was really small.
if it helps to get me my coat faster for winter, I'm all for it. I mean,
Child labor? Yeah. I'm cool with it. Like, if parents
I
sign
need
off
my
on
I
it,
need my coat. You
gotta
know?
have
I
some
mean,
consent. Can't just be
If the kid can make it faster,
True.
tiny hands, man.
I mean, if it
Tiny
works,
problems,
it works.
tiny hands. Fix this fucking
I'm sure
iPhone.
I'm sure he's getting paid well and
Sure.
breaks
He don't
every.
has
Absolutely.
he doesn't have a
Every so
concept of
often.
money.
No,
He's like, that's a lot of money. Like, oh
Yeah.
yes.
I mean his hands might be bleeding. Yes.
What was the earliest job you ever had?
Oh, it's Quick Trip. 16. I started at 16.
Domino's Pizza, delivering pizza.
16,
I was 18.
18.
All right.
What were you
I was doing lawn.
at?
I was like 15
Oh,
or
damn.
16, somewhere
Okay.
around there. Young.
Yeah.
Young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yard
any,
work.
Do you have any tricks of the trade or?
Get a good chainsaw. If
For
you're gonna
your
buy,
yard?
yeah, if you're doing actual yard work, you want to like take care of some trees and limbs for people.
Yeah.
Don't go fucking around. Don't go wimping out and getting like some electric chainsaw. Don't go buy some shit that's fucking.
Yeah.
Don't buy a DeWalt. DeWalt is known for other things.
I was just getting ready to ask, are you a DeWalt? Are you a Milwaukee?
oh,
Are
that
you-
family tree thing.
Yeah, what?
For tools, there's different things, but
Yeah.
know your tool. You're not going to buy a fucking DeWalt to sit there and build you a chainsaw. That's stupid. They just slapped their name on some shitty Chinese patent.
Yeah.
Go get yourself a Husqvarna. That's a chainsaw.
Oh,
all right,
yeah.
those things are used in chainsaw like championships. Have you seen these things where they got these like
Yeah,
50 some
oh,
odd
yeah.
inch, like slicing through? That motherfucker's got like
Slice and
7,000
dice.
horsepower. It's like, that's wild. I love it. That's it's the Swedes. They got it right. Whatever the fuck they are, Denmark.
I have my drill is DeWalt, and then my sander I think is DeWalt, and I think that's all.
Yeah.
I have mainly
Wow.
Craftsman.
Yeah, I've
Who's red and
Craftsman.
white? Who's red and white? That's Milwaukee, right?
That's
Milwaukee and
Milwaukee
Craftsman.
makes some pretty
And
good
Craftsman-
drills.
Craftsman's red and white.
Yeah.
I got a
DeWalt
concrete
is
drill.
blue. What's
No, DeWalt is yellow and black.
DeWalt is yellow and black. That's
Yeah. Green
blue?
is
Who's blue?
What's green?
Oh,
blue is Cobalt.
Cobalt. Fuck
Lowe's
Cobalt.
brand.
They got I've never had a bit last too long. From
What's the green and black one?
green and black. John
I'm
Deere.
I'm struggling, brother.
Fuck, man.
I'm
You
struggling.
guys aren't men.
Nah,
well,
no,
you don't know either.
Well,
no,
I'm not. I
the
never
green
claimed
and
to
black
be a
one
man.
obviously is the shittiest brand since we're not representing
No
them.
shit. Yeah,
They must
green
be
and
garbage.
black?
I've never had. Now that I think about it, I don't
I
think
was
I've ever
saying,
had
I
one
don't
last.
think I've had a green and black.
Yeah, well, Fallout. Type if you're gonna search it up. Look up sorting
there's
tree,
DeWalt,
tool
Craftsman.
sorting house sorting tree.
There's
I'll
Milwaukee.
find it.
There's
Hold on, I'm
Cobalt.
Low
Pull up the
zappers.
Ninja- There we go.
There's a green and black brand.
Which house do you belong to?
Drill.
I'm John Deere.
What the fuck? It auto-corrected to still, not drill.
Are you
Still.
in? Here we go. Here we go. Let's see.
Not
What's
still
this
drill.
stupid
Bitch,
meme?
I don't want that. Fuck.
There we go. Oh shit! Look at that shit. I'm so fast, like Ninja Turtles over here.
Mine, I'm handicapped.
Oh, that's that.
Ryobi. Fuck Ryobi.
Ryobi.
Take that shit
yeah,
back to
Ryobi
Taiwan.
is.
Take that shit on out of here.
All made in
Milwaukee.
Taiwan.
There's a green one. I know.
That's the green one.
American
Is it-
components, Russian components, all made in Taiwan.
Metabo.
Yes, I love that guy.
I don't know what Metabo is. Whatever.
Metabo.
Space
green.
Station.
Space Station.
Dude, that guy's wild. He's back as the replacer for the Call of Duty 6
Yeah.
commercials.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was listening to Joe Rogan talk to that weird guy, and
My dad, he invented the
Hitachi.
missile.
Hitachi. Maybe that's it. That sounds wrong.
You know what?
Milwaukee,
Either way, Hitachi,
Wisconsin.
Ryobi, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're garbage.
Wow,
Anyways,
wow, wow.
Wah, wah. But back to that dude. What's his name? It's like Petrovsky something. Anyways,
Yeah.
he's back. He came back. He was doing this thing. He's like, Joe Rogan's all like, sometimes I want to play Call of Duty. And Call of Duty's got a new Call of Duty 6 out. And it's like, shut the fuck up, Joe. You don't play this.
Yeah.
And so your thumbs are not made for that. Makita. Makita, maybe.
Makita, maybe.
Maybe.
That
Makita
maybe
makes
actually that
decent
sounds
rare
more.
stuff, but they're like super power tools.
Yeah.
Grinders,
Yeah.
saws, things like that.
That might be it. I don't know.
But
That
they're not.
sounds
You don't buy a
more-
drill from them. They don't know what they're fucking doing. They can't keep a shaft straight.
You-
Do they even have a shaft?
Whoa.
Heyo.
Yeah.
That was abrupt and like sudden. I felt it go. No,
Gotcha.
so like he was in this commercial. Joe's like trying to talk up Call of Duty, and he comes in. He's all like, "Joe, you can go back to playing your." Playing your games, I'll do the podcast. But it's like it was the sloppiest way that he ever came. Like,
Yeah.
you got to hear it. It's wild. And he's just like, hey, go back to doing that.
I like him as an actor. He's a good actor.
He's done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he has.
He's got a wide foray. He was Satan in Constantine. Remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Forgot
With
about
them
that.
with them Jesus guns.
Yeah.
The cross gun. Yes.
Because a lot of people don't remember him in Bad Boys 2.
He's in Bad Boys too.
He's in Bad Boys 2.
Who are we talking about?
The long-haired Russian slimy dude from Armageddon.
Oh.
Yeah. He's
You're
the
a
cosplay-
bunch of cowboys.
Bunch of
Yeah,
cowboys.
exactly.
My-
you touch nothing.
I just
but
want
you're
to
a
go
bunch of
home.
Cowboy.
My dad found the Russian, the tip of the bomb that finds New York, San Francisco.
He was wild.
He's
He's
the
great.
typical Russian guy.
Yeah, between him and the other dude, the guy from Spider-Man 2, I watch you like a rat. Like fucking, what was he in? He was in.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, he's the landlord. Remember? The other guy? That guy.
Oh, that guy.
He was in. Peter
He's
Stormare.
such an ugly
Thank you.
motherfucking
Look at this,
guy.
Nicholas over here on the keyboard.
No
Peter
shit. Your
Stormare.
brother's going crazy, man. Look at bro.
Yeah, bro's smart. What was that guy's name? He was in
He's an
2010 The
Yeah.
Space Odyssey, the sequel.
Yeah.
God damn, dude, that was a
Yeah.
good movie. Another sequel.
But he's just an ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, those
He's-
eyeballs got them budging. Yeah, it's like too much brain inside his head or something.
It's like
Oh, that's that dude's name. Okay. I never knew his name, actually. What a guy.
I was thinking about something. So, like, I noticed you guys do the Tales from the Ford thing at the beginning, right? And every time I hear that, I've thought about like Keith David from Tales from the Hood.
okay.
You ever see that?
No.
Okay, so it's he's the black guy from the black father from There's Something About Mary. Is it the Frank or the beans?
Yeah.
And he's also in The Thing. Cut me loose, god damn it. So, anyways, like he was in this movie called Tales from the Hood, and it's a black horror film.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
And there's this one scene where they're like, "Where we going?" He's like, "You're going to hell, motherfuckers!" It's like,
I can see him saying that.
oh, he's brilliant. I love that guy. Yeah, that whole movie is so filled of so many different things. Where like specifically like the thing where he's like, "Oh, what does he do?" Nicholas with Keith David over there. He's all like, "Cut me loose, goddammit!" And then
Is
there's
that
that
the
hard
other ugly
cut.
guy, Keith David? That's his fucking name?
No, that's the
Okay.
black guy I was talking about.
Okay.
Man. He's funny as shit though, man.
Yeah.
He's been in so many movies. I love him. He's the guy who wanted me to get in the Navy in 2005. Do you want to accelerate your life? Come join America. And they had like Godsmack, dun 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 dun.
Oh, that dude. The dude from Requiem for a Dream. Ass to
Yes!
mouth.
Yes.
That dude. Yeah. What else has he been in? He's
Come
in
join the army.
Armageddon. He was the general.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust these retards with a potato gun.
Dude, that guy, he's the voice of
Navy.
Princess and the Frog. God damn it, what's his name?
There's Satan in there.
Princess and the Frog.
He's basically the devil, the black
He's,
devil.
he's the voodoo doctor.
Dr.
Yep.
Facilier?
Yeah, that's his name. And
He got a full fucking
and he
number
even
in that.
sings.
Yeah.
The best movie that he was in, it was Men at Work. Have you seen that with
Charlie Sheen?
Charlie Sheen and his
Emilio?
brother Emilio Estevez?
Oh, that's a
There-
deep cut. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
man.
I haven't
That movie bombed.
It,
I haven't seen
it
that one.
bombed, but it's
It's
a
okay.
good movie.
It's not
It's
bad.
a good movie because they're trash men, and he's their boss, and he goes around with them,
Yeah.
to make sure that they're doing their job right.
Yeah.
and they find a dead guy, and then the rest of the movie is about figuring out what happened to this guy.
Doesn't it
and
involve like aliens or some shit? It's pretty wild. It gets sideways.
it does go sideways. I don't remember anything about aliens.
I don't-
But they
maybe-
had two gay cops that keep on their ass and they're bicycle cops.
Yes.
And
God damn the shorts.
finally, the the guy that we're talking about, he has him handcuffed on a merry-go-round in their fucking underwear.
Yeah, it's a wild
Like,
film.
you guys.
Yeah, he's
I
great.
don't think I've seen it.
Oh, you gotta watch that movie.
Damn.
Men at Work. It's a good movie.
I've heard of it, but not back then.
wouldn't trust these guys. Potato
Was it
good.
National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1?
Oh,
You seen that?
A long time ago.
Oh my god, that was so beautiful.
Yeah, the first movie's called Loaded Weapon 1, Part 1.
Yeah, it's just
That's
like
the best part.
Little Weapon.
it
1,
was. It
Part
was
1.
a parody of basically like Lethal Weapon and those
Yes.
kind of cop movies and stuff.
That,
but
that intro theme. Da-da-da-da-da,
to my butt in the moonlight walk.
what is it? He drives through and he's literally like just like cutting through other films.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, classic.
it's fucking
Leslie-
great. Like, I
Leslie
haven't
Nielsen.
seen that in so long.
Oh, Leslie
But-
Nielsen. Yeah.
He passed, and I was sad. I got upset. I was like, really? There's not a lot of actors I get upset about. I'll be upset when Arnold dies, only because
Yeah,
like
he
I
was
don't
such
care
a
for
fucking
him
impact
for a
on
lot
me.
of other things, but like, dude, he was Conan.
Yeah.
Conan the Barbarian.
He was he Terminator for me. That was
Oh yeah. Yeah. Terminator for me. For
You'll
yeah.
fall to pounds of dead.
Yeah.
Paul
It's-
Maxey.
Yeah.
yeah.
What's-
What's wrong with Wolfie?
What's,
Yeah.
what's the name of your dog?
Your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
What's wrong with Wolfie?
man, what's wrong with
Wolfie's fine, sweetheart. Wolfie's fine.
Yeah.
Where are you? You'll
Yeah,
fall
that-
to
where
pounds
are
of
you?
dead.
And now I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he was epic in that.
I don't know. I think I know him more from Predator. I mean, Predator and Terminator are kind of
Terminator 2 is like the one that
coexist
just
with me.
that was the one that really kicked me off. Like I remember having the action figures for it, and I remember
The fact
that
that they had
shit.
action figures for a radar film for children.
Yes,
That's
it was
genius.
just like
You
really
don't see-
marketed to these
You don't
kids.
see people do that nowadays.
It was fucking great. I loved it, and that, and then Last Action Hero was around the same time.
Yeah.
Kindergarten Cop.
Okay, so which one's better, Predator or Predator 2?
I've never seen Predator 2.
I think
Getting too old
Predator just Predator.
because it's just got Danny Glover in it, right?
It's not just
No,
Danny Glover.
it's
It's,
just- yeah.
They got Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton, Danny Glover. What's his face? The crazy motherfucker. Big teeth.
Bob
Gary Busey.
Gary
Oh.
Busey.
Gary Busey's
Gary
in there.
Busey. When he wasn't weird.
Yeah.
He
Who's,
hasn't gone weird
Adam
yet.
Baldwin's in there.
Oh,
He's with Gary Busey. He's one of the agents.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, dude.
No shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That movie's fucking
Adam Baldwin.
Yeah.
Adam Baldwin.
Adam
You might
Baldwin.
know him from Independence Day, 1996. He's the president's dude who he's the one who shoots the alien when it's like trying to capture the president, like trying to hold him hostage.
I don't remember what I'm talking about. Is he actually a Baldwin?
He's a fucking Baldwin.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
the
There's
Baldwin.
like six.
Isn't there?
yeah,
There's
There's four
six.
brothers.
Yeah.
There's more
Alec,
than one.
Well, there's Alec, Daniel,
Steve.
Steve,
Adam.
and
Adam.
Yep.
No,
Adam.
Adam won the other one. It was an Adam.
It's Adam Baldwin.
No, there was Steve, Alec,
Daniel.
Daniel, and Adam wasn't the other one.
All right.
There was another one.
I feel like it's Adam Baldwin. I'm gonna stick to my guns on it, but you might be right.
Let's find out.
Captain Google on
I
the
like
way here.
99%. No, it's not Adam. There's a slight chance I'm wrong.
So Steven.
If we switch timelines or whatever,
Oh shit! Shazam or Kazam?
we're in the multiverse.
Real Steel.
That didn't work. What the fuck?
Billy.
Billy Baldwin.
Yeah. Alec, Billy, Daniel, and Steven. That's the four Baldwin brothers.
Baldwins.
Baldwin brothers.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, Billy William.
Yeah.
Oh, William. Yeah.
Ah, good job, buddy. Almost forever.
Alec, Daniel, William, and Steven. William was the porn star, wasn't he? He was in
Oh, I
He's
don't know
all
about
the
that, but
all the
He's
soft
nobody.
porn shit.
Alex the murderer, right?
yeah.
I remember Steven from Biodome,
Okay.
Steven Biodome.
Slaughterer.
and then
Slaughterer.
I don't remember the other ones. Much.
William
I mean,
William was backdraft, wasn't he?
he was backdraft. Yeah.
Yes.
That was-
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
Billy.
golly,
And
he's
then,
handsome in that. I ain't gonna lie, dude.
Yeah, that was William. Steven is the porn.
Steven.
Steven
Well,
is the kind of
he's
doofus
Steven's
one.
all
yeah,
over
he's
the place.
doofus. Yeah, he was a
Steven
weird
was
one.
in what was it? The Usual
He
Suspects.
was in Biodome. He was
Biodome.
Suspects.
Then he
Wow.
went Christian, and I met him.
Really?
Yes, at like a festival when I was like 13. It was me, Daniel, and Ben, And I remember we walked up to his booth. He's trying to sell his fucking Christian merch.
Yeah.
And I was like, I love doing the other guys. And he was just like, yeah. It was that depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just
That's me
Goodbye.
pre-finding God.
yeah. He's like, I wish I had that money again, that cocaine money. Like, you could tell he was just sad about that.
Yeah.
What's like the most famous person you ever met?
Keanu Reeves.
Really?
I bumped into him.
Really?
I told him he was an asshole.
What?
Why? Don't you fucking talk to Keanu like that?
It's 2007.
Okay. He's like, I'm sorry.
Was it? The winter of 2007. I'm going to the Art Institute in Chicago. I'm walking with Nathan, my new roommate, and Jared. Was it Jared? I want to say it was Jared.
I wasn't there.
That's
Yeah,
a
it was
cool
Jared
name.
because we were going to go see Chris. This guy's name was Jared, like Jerad, the wrong
what
way.
the fuck? That's
Yeah.
way wrong.
Gerard,
What an idiot.
Yeah.
not Jarrod, and not Jared.
Gerard.
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 No,
Hey, Gerard.
So we were going to go see Chris. He was getting ready to get off his shift at Lacoste over at the marketplace. So we're on the Michigan Mile up on the upper side of like Upper Wacker, basically. We're walking and it's cold out. And this man, it's dusk, past dusk, just past dusk. This man is walking towards us, head down. There's three of us wide. Plenty of. Have you been to the sidewalks in Chicago downtown?
No.
Like
I've
10
never been.
feet, 10, 12 feet. They're fucking huge.
Yeah.
You've got space to walk.
Right.
So this motherfucker just shoulder checks Nathan, who's new to the town from like, I want to say Iowa or some shit. Like, he's nobody. He doesn't know anything of this. And so, like, I just sat there and said, hey, asshole, watch where you're walking. And Keanu Reeves turns back around and he goes like this, sorry, like that, with his hands in his jacket. And we like all looked at each other. It was like so fast. It was lightning fast, like literally just a second.
Was that Keanu Reeves?
And that's precisely what came out of somebody's mouth. I don't remember who. And he goes, it's me, guys. And kept walking. And it's just like, are you fucking kidding me? And like Nathan goes, you called him an asshole. I'm like,
Well, he bumped
maybe
into
he
you.
needs to watch where he's walking.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like Keanu, though.
But he does live in that area. He
Wow.
apparently he goes for walks in the northern area of Chicago. He
And
has a
bump
home
shoulder
out there.
checks, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to.
Pussies.
He had his head down. It was kind of missing out. So.
Pussy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably like, come
check
get
this
him,
guy.
motherfucker.
Huh.
He's totally got he's going to beat my ass.
100% true though. I bumped into him. That was about the most wild.
That's
thing I've
fucking
ever seen.
beautiful.
Totally unexpected.
Yeah.
Probably the most famous person I've met. I didn't even know I met him until later on, but it was the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I remember that.
At my friend's funeral, he was dating one of my friend's mom's friends or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were at her house, and he was like real tall dude. And I remember him in there. And I remember what he looked like. And then later on, my mom was like, "Do you know that some professional wrestler was at Casey's funeral?" I was like, "What do you mean? Who?" And she's like, "Some warrior, Ultimate Warrior." I was just like, "The Ultimate Warrior," and I was like, "Holy shit, that was that guy!" And I like Googled him. And I was like, "That was fucking him." I was like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit, he was there."
That's
Yeah.
wild.
I was like, 15 feet away from the Ultimate Warrior,
Yeah.
and
That's
I
nutty.
didn't even know it.
That's wild.
It's
What
fucking
about you?
nuts.
Anybody famous? Anybody super famous?
Yeah. I mean, Barry Sanders would come into my Quick Trip all the time in Wichita when he was
No
in
shit.
town. Yeah, because he's
He
from
would
there.
steal and run out. And Jared would
No.
try to chase him, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Damn, that guy's
Any
fast."
famous rappers at your quick trips?
No.
I don't remember any. I wish.
Kevin Gates called 966 one night.
Why?
I don't know. He said he was like, my name is Kevin Gates. I'm on Instagram Live, and we just calling people. I'm like, all right, well, what you need? And then I talked a little bit, and then I got off the phone. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that was. And I was like, who the fuck is Kevin Gates? And they were like, all the clerks, they were like, Kevin Gates, really? And I'm like,
my
where the
gosh.
fuck that is?
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever.
I love those
Hip-hop
rap
till you
snacks,
drop.
man.
Yeah.
I'm all about them rap snacks. You eat that shit?
Yeah.
I've never tried them, but I've
Do it.
seen them.
You're not missing out on. You're not missing out. Like you are missing out on some shit if you don't get one. You got to get a rap snack once.
They look interesting.
They're
I mean,
delicious.
do they stand out in flavor?
Yeah,
In
I would say
comparison?
that like there's a couple of those chips that absolutely they stomp down some fucking mainstream garbage from Lay's.
Yeah,
Because like Lay's is like, here's salt, bitch. Fucking get
Yeah.
diabetes, enjoy.
yeah.
So, but the Rap Snacks got some good flavor. Like their barbecue chips. I don't remember who the rapper is because I don't pay attention to nothing.
Yeah, they're
If
always
it ain't
like,
like
off the
super
fall.
thug rap, like Spark Master Tape. Yeah,
What? Spark Master.
Spark
that's-
Master Tape.
Is that a guy?
I don't know what it is, but I got I found it. I got introduced to it by somebody, and now it's like it's my culture. I feel it. It's 100%. It's just
Thug life.
I don't ever sleep.
Oh, ever quit.
I just go on standby. Swoop swoop.
Oh yeah, ski keep man.
It's some wild
All
stuff.
Well, that's no. So you grew up. You moved to Fort Worth, second
Moved to
grade.
Brownsville, then moved up to Fort Worth around the end of second grade,
Hell
or
yeah.
no, about the midway through third grade.
Where'd you go to school at? Here.
Northwest Side ISD, the whole thing of it. So like, yeah, just that whole area up there.
Keller-ish.
Not really, a little bit
No.
further north.
Uh,
So like Seven Hills Elementary, yeah, just way out in the middle of the sticks, and then got bused because Boyd, I guess, wasn't part of like our district or some shit, so we couldn't go to the Boyd High School and go be a part of the Boyd Hornets or whatever the fuck they are. So I got stuck with being a Northwest Texan,
oh.
which is what they decided was the mascot, like just the shittiest marble man ever.
I'm a Texan. I'm like, oh, I'm racist
and then-
and I like barbecue.
Yeah, I feel that way about like the Houston, the Texans. Get the fuck out of here.
I hate that. It's so stupid. We're the Texans.
What was the recent one? Commanders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that recently. Like, who the fuck is the Commanders?
Yeah.
I don't pay attention. I think you guys, when we first all met, y'all knew how I felt about the NFL.
Yeah.
And Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
And that's why I stopped paying attention. Like I was done. I checked out.
Right.
And yeah, like, dude, I was like, who the fuck is this? What happened here in the NFL? Yeah, I started reading up recently. I was
bullshit.
like, what? Oh, there's so many rule changes. What is all this shit? And I'm glad I don't pay attention.
I don't. I watch baseball, but that's pretty much it.
I
and I don't even watch baseball that much. It's
I'm
like,
okay with the pitching rule now, the 35 seconds on the
It is.
Dodgers
It's
are
kind of
World
weird
Series
having
shit.
that, but
It's definitely sped up some of the
I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I
not-
like it. It sped it up.
Sometimes I don't want to sit through 6 hours of a game.
yeah, exactly.
Sometimes I get it.
I like the pitch.
Did y'all watch any of the World Series?
Yeah, I've watched them all. I
I
love
watched a couple of games of it, and I watched games. What was it, 5 when they won? Dude, that was a damn
That
good
was a
game.
good
Yeah.
game.
I was like,
Baseball's great.
holy
Yeah.
fuck!
I think baseball's great because you don't have to be a professional player to empathize and put yourself in the shoes of that player.
Yeah,
It's not like football. Football, you have to have some experience in order to sit there and really kind of comprehend and understand the whole movement of the game.
Right.
Like you can be a good coach from the sidelines, but you'll never understand what it's like to fucking take those hits
Right.
if you've never done
I
it.
never played football.
And so there's a lot going on, right? But like baseball is an every man's sport. Any man, any able-bodied man can get out and go play baseball. We can go
Yeah,
outside, the
right.
three of us, and bat, pitch, catcher. Done.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Benbrook Park, they have the baseball fields down there.
Yeah.
And me and my friend Chris and our other friend Andy, we would go down there in the middle of the night and we would take a baseball bat, and the way you turn lights on for the fields was like a breaker box, but they had a padlock. So we'd take a bat and then we'd pull it to where we could just reach up there and we would flip a few breakers and find some that turned on the field. And then we would go out there and it was just us three, and one would bat, one would catch, and one would pitch.
Yeah.
And we would just play
That's
baseball
it,
in
man.
the middle of the night.
It's simple. It's
It
beautiful.
It was fucking fun,
Yeah.
but I was
all
just
you
like,
needed.
dude, this is fun.
Yeah,
man.
you need at least 6 people to play to toss a football.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
true.
you definitely need 6 because 2-on-2 is silly.
Yeah,
3-on-3 though, all right, we got a little bit of a mix.
yeah,
up.
Yeah.
but you know where you're going and stuff.
Well, because you got at least one person.
then you got
tossing.
some options
Yeah,
and
you got some
shit.
options,
So it's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Much more fun.
I totally get it. Some stuff like some certain sports, I'm like, I don't feel like I'm ever gonna play that sport again in my life.
What about golf? Do you like golfing?
Golf, like, I'm not against it, but I prefer disc golf heavily over golf.
I remember you were into that. You,
yeah.
Ryan Szyorski.
I mean, we
Whole bunch of
would play a
weirdos.
lot. I honestly haven't played in probably close to almost 2 years now.
I don't know how that would be obvious. I don't know what the physique is for disc golf.
It's not. No, it's literally like the fattest motherfuckers are the best ones.
I knew so.
Like literally, I'd show up to Azel. So like every Sunday they would have a mini, which is like a mini tournament,
Yeah.
where you basically pay like $7. It'd enter you in. You
Yeah.
have your own pools. You had what did they call it? There was Am, Mid, or
Bring out the gold one.
basically there was like Am, Mid, and Pro,
Yeah.
sort more or less. Pro got paid out in cash, Mid got paid out in merch, and then Am got paid out in merch.
Dog food. Was
So
last year. Gotcha.
So you pay like $7 to enter, and you have like 7 or 8 people in your class or whatever. If you throw the best one that day, you got to choose like 2 or 3 discs or something like that.
yeah.
But we would play that, and it was just like the hillbilliest motherfuckers would show up with their gut, and they would throw like they were like falling down, and then they would just like land it right next to. I'm like,
That's wild.
how the fuck? I watch all these fucking tutorial videos,
Yeah.
and I work on my form, and then the old fucking Jim Bob comes out here and just, hey, don't go, god dang, and it's like
Somebody
one
had
dude.
more time.
So like they have all the disc catchers and stuff. The dude had like the little Tykes like grip thing where it just goes zzz, zzz, like one of those little toys. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
To get the disc, I'm like, it doesn't extend. Like what? He literally had it clipped on his bag, like hanging on, like he's gonna do.
He
some
ain't
shit
bending
with
over to
it.
pick
What
it
the
up.
fuck?
I'm like, all right, Davo, like
Wild.
that dude. There was so many people there. There was Davo, which he was kind of like a stoner guy, but he was like, oh, god dang. Oh. He was always like hurt, and he had like long white hair. And then he hung out with this dude named Astro, which is like a little Cheech and Chong, old school motherfucker.
Right.
But they were always like smoke pot and stuff. And then there was so many people. There was what was his name? He had a big old bushy mustache and stuff. But like,
Big
it's
old
such-
bushy beard.
These
Bushy
these
beard.
fat, like bushy, out of shape looking motherfuckers would whoop my ass every Sunday, and I didn't get shit. It'd be like, well, Jim Bob got it today.
Look
It's
at the
like,
guys in golf, though. It's the same story. I mean, some of those guys they got
I
some guts
hated
and they're
that.
good.
And it's like disc golf does not require skill. It's just you learn how to throw it and you throw it good. I mean,
Just get good at relaxing. Man.
yeah, it's just
enjoy
like
yourself.
fuck.
This isn't.
I'm like, I'm young, I'm in shape, and I'm getting killed by
go
a
play
fucking
go play some street ball.
fuck no. That's one sport. So that's one sport I was thinking the other day. I was like, I don't feel like I ever have a need to play basketball ever again in my life.
Yeah.
I'm old.
good
I don't have
exercise.
any
It's
interest
great,
in
yeah.
that sport.
Yeah.
I'll watch it if it's on, but I have no interest in
Oh, I've
playing.
got so much love for watching. I can watch basketball. any day of the
Like
week.
people when they play basketball, they're just so.
I can't watch the
stupid.
NBA, but I can watch college.
I don't.
I can't do the NBA.
NBA,
NBA is
yeah.
garbage.
Yeah.
I never really watched a lot of basketball, but like since the
Since
old
Jordan?
days, yeah,
Let's be
Jordan.
honest, Jordan's
Kobe.
captured the planet.
Oh god, that was beautiful.
That was the greatest thing that ever happened in basketball.
Yes.
It
I
truly
loved that man was just everything. Jordan.
Jordan
Like,
sat
it's-
there, decided to bomb his career by starring in Space Jam and
Oh, God,
and
yes.
playing baseball.
Yeah,
and then he
playing
comes
baseball.
back.
So the baseball thing, have you heard the theory behind that? Is that he had a gambling addiction or something like that?
There's a lot
and then
behind that, yeah.
he
He
instead
was
of
getting
them suspending him
investigated.
or whatever, they forced him to retire, and then he went and did baseball for a
He
little while,
won't
and then
say
he
it.
came back.
He won't say it. But there's that. There's also his dad passed.
Yeah.
And
That's supposedly
he had
like
crisis, man.
some sort of ritual with celebrities and stuff. Like a lot of celebrities, when they make it big, they have some sort of family member that passes. It's almost like a sacrifice and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like
Whoa.
Kanye's mom, Jordan's dad, there was others, but I can't think of them right now, obviously.
Watch out, Barbara. You're the freshest one. I got no memories with you.
But it was just like they have to have that sacrifice or something, and
Yeah.
whatever.
That's
but
it. That's all I got to do.
I guess, and they make it big.
So my problem with all that stuff is always it's like if it was that easy, man. Like if Satan's just taking tickets,
Yeah. Give me your mom. All right, here you go.
there's a lot of wishes people would have already given. I just want some meth, man.
Yeah. It's like,
my
no,
mom.
I don't use small tickets.
You can have my mom if I
Yeah,
get
take
some
this
meth.
dog
Yeah.
Spot. He's the only thing
Yeah.
I love.
You stole that dog. I saw it.
Fucking take him, just cut him up and bleed him.
Give me a crock.
Yeah,
A little-
exactly.
some meth rock.
Yeah, exactly. Give me the magical meth rock that never ends. It's like an everlasting gobstopper.
The everlasting
Never
gossip.
goes away, man.
Yeah.
You can suck them and they'll never get any smaller.
Oh, dude. The fact that they remade that was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet. I love him. He's a great actor.
Oh, yeah.
That was
I've
just
never
not
seen
for him.
any of the even Johnny Depp one. I
Oh,
haven't watched
I
it.
saw
Johnny
the Johnny
Depp
Depp
one's
one.
rough.
I've seen the
It was
original,
horrible.
but that's it.
The only Johnny Depp movie that I cannot stand.
It's got elements from the book that actually line up with the book.
Right.
And then he's in it.
Yeah.
And he just overdoes it.
Oh, hello. I'm
He
Johnny
sells
Depp.
it, yeah.
Oh, you want some
He's
chocolate?
Robin
Oh.
Williams now?
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Hey, huh?
Hey.
So, it's a little
Genie of the Lamb.
Hello, Mr.
Anybody got 7 feet of rope? I can show you a trick. Yeah.
Jesus.
He probably would have laughed at it though.
That
God rest his
was
soul.
God. Is there a certain celebrity death that affected you?
Michael Crichton.
Really?
Yeah, he passed in 2006, and I got upset.
Yeah.
I found out at work. I was working at a, or I think I was working at a hotel. No, 2006 or 2008, somewhere around there. I remember I was at work and I heard about it,
Yeah.
and I got upset. I mean, I visibly felt upset. I just walked away for a minute from the TV. I was just like, really? Really? He was young. He was 56. He's 6'6". He's a big guy.
Yeah.
The dude was going to be a doctor. He was very intelligent. He's predicted so many different things in our society, problems,
Yeah.
major problems. Like you know, love him or hate him, he did speak in front of Congress and said, I think that there's a problem with, like, you know, for instance, the narrative of climate change. I mean, humans have done damage.
Yeah.
How much damage have we done? And how much of this is biased because, okay, hey, I'm working on this climate change science here, but if I don't tell people that it's a problem, then I'm not going to get funding.
Yeah.
And I'm being paid by ExxonMobil. That's a fucking problem. And he pointed that out, and people made fun of him for it.
Yeah.
So it was pretty rough on
Yeah.
me. That was tough. I didn't like that. That hurt to see somebody who's, you know, I don't like it when smart people pass.
Yeah.
That's hard because it's
Yeah.
like this guy here, he's trying to fix things, or he's at least trying to bring attention. So
And then they're gone.
that's rough. Always rough.
Robin Williams was
Robin
one.
Williams was rough.
Yeah, Robin Williams was.
That was one I was just like, what?
Why?
Like, what
But
happened?
then I kind of, you understand. Like, you
Yeah.
know, if you got cancer, like, okay, Norm MacDonald passed, didn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Same story. They all, I mean, we're talking about 3 guys here. What was it? Robin Williams had pancreatic cancer, right? If I'm not mistaken. He was sick with
some
something.
type of cancer.
Something cancer.
I thought it was some sort of.
And then the other 2, and they lost hope.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Me, myself, and I don't know what I might do if I
Yeah.
got some devastating news. It's terrifying. So, you know, you can't
Never
lose
know.
hope. Don't lose hope.
Yeah.
You know,
Keep going. Oh,
try. Everlasting money. Yeah.
No.
Jesus Christ.
And then Michael Jackson was one I was just like in shock. I
That was
like,
weird.
What?
The zeitgeist around it. I didn't understand it at the time.
There's so much conspiracy around it too. It's just like he really died in the 70s or blah blah blah. It's just like, what?
People
Okay.
are weird.
And then I've heard rumors of he faked his death, and now that Diddy's going in jail, that he's going to come back and testify against him.
I don't
I'm
mind.
just like,
I don't mind
all
with
right.
too much time.
yeah, it's just like,
I heard that rabbit hole too.
yeah, and
I
he
went down
just
there
he
for
was
a
like,
minute.
okay, but why? Like,
Yeah.
he's just like, I got a hat from Diddy.
Yeah.
I'll come back in like 14 years.
It's a bunch of idle minds. They sit there and they fill in the gaps, and there's nothing to fill.
yeah.
It's,
Oh, there's a link here.
What's
Okay.
the terminology? It's pareidolia. Pareidolia is when you see patterns where patterns don't exist.
True.
It's a real human trait. We all do it every day.
Yeah, you sit there
can
and
stare
look
at
into it.
the popcorn drywall and see patterns.
Yeah.
Cloud watching. Take your pick. People want to connect dots because they want to have purpose. They want to attribute value to things because we live in a society. First off, we're capitalists, and that's good. But capitalism lends itself to a pretty logical basis. I have worth. Everything has worth. Everything I do, trade, worth, right?
Yeah.
And so when you can't comprehend why something happened, why something became worthless for no reason, your brain's going to sit there and go, that makes no sense. There's got to be more. And sometimes shit goes sideways.
Yeah.
And it just does, and it sucks, and it's just the way it is. It's hard. It's hard to comprehend. Like these people sitting here going on about harps and, you know, like the weather changing shit. They targeted. Dude, don't you think we would have fucking vanquished a lot more enemies with this same technology? There's a logical fallacy there. So,
Exactly.
yeah, it's just people are people. They're silly. They're silly. I just don't believe in conspiracies. That's a whole rabbit.
They're fun to listen to,
They're
and I
interesting,
like
yes.
to see if I can get that mindset of where they got that from. But a lot of them, it's just like, really? Like,
Right.
you have any idea how much shit would have to fall into place for that to be true?
Yeah.
But I'm so addicted to hearing them. Like, I love.
I'm always
I
fascinated.
love
Yeah.
going down the
I'm
rabbit
just
hole.
like,
Exactly.
Like,
how
what
can
did
you
that do?
get
Then
there?
at the point you get to a point in the rabbit hole that you're just like, you're putting that out there like, okay, this is too.
That's reaching a little
yeah.
far, but
Like,
whatever.
come on.
Some people are just broken like that.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I said, they just got to get
Yeah,
to
they
that
just keep
place.
it
But
going.
yeah,
and-
it's totally fun. Like I love
Yeah.
hearing like moon conspiracy stuff, and it's just like shit. But at the same time, you don't know what happened, so
No.
it's like the possibilities
we
are
do.
endless.
Right.
Like you never
Just
know.
Shut them down. No, yes, we do. The Earth is round. The moon is there.
And we went.
Yeah, yeah. That's one. That's one always gets me. The moon. Like Stanley Kubrick did it, and I'm like, really? That's the best you got. There were other film directors. He would not have wasted his time doing that.
The one that makes most sense to me is that we did go to the moon,
Yeah.
but they filmed some in a studio and spliced it in because there was certain stuff they didn't want to show us. Because
the
moon,
Transformers 2, 3 theory. Yeah.
I don't know about that. but-
Whichever one that was, where we found like the 17 minutes where they turned off
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
recording,
Yeah,
and it was because oh man,
there's
John
basically
Armstrong.
with Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong sat there and fucking he was like investigating a deceased Transformer robot.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
what?
that's like the basis for the third film.
I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
know
and then
that.
they find all these other tiny
I know
little
that-
robots, and it gets wild.
I know that he switched to like the medical comms, and he was just like, "Hey, they're here. They're watching us." Like,
That's what they said.
it was that stuff. But we're just like, "Damn, that's fucking crazy."
I don't know. I don't believe it.
I don't know. It would be cool to fucking just find it out. But
Yeah.
I think what's more fascinating is like, okay, think about like the fact that they got basically 1 second delay through
Yeah.
telecommunications at that
Yeah.
time period.
Yeah.
That's wild. How did they do
the
that?
right at the end of the '60s, and it's just like, really?
How did you fucking pull that one off?
Yeah.
That's pretty nutty. It's pretty intelligent though. When you look up, like, go Wikipedia and read how that whole system worked.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. Like, great minds went into making that happen.
Yeah.
And that
What was it?
broadcast is-
Jack Black's mother was one of the ones that got them to the moon or something
yeah,
like that.
she was one of the women who did all the math behind the
Yeah.
scenes.
Really?
Yeah.
They were lauded though. They did get. It's not like they never got rewarded for it.
Yeah.
NASA
I'm
was
sure.
pretty good about making sure.
But at the same time, it's like if they faked it, like how many people are involved in that?
Oh,
Like how would
exactly.
they fake it that much? Like
Exactly.
it becomes
while I don't feel like it's 100% truthful, I feel like something's hidden from us. But I feel like we did go. Like it's there's too much shit to. I don't know. But it is weird that we can't go back because we don't have the technology or whatever they say, and it's just like,
we're gonna go back. And I
yeah,
think
I'm sure because the
ultimate-
Artemis is the next mission that they've already done the unmanned shuttle, I think,
Yeah.
flyby, and next is like the manned shuttle flyby, and then they're going to go back to the moon.
Well,
So
think about you got two other competitors, China and Russia.
yeah,
They would have
which are your main competitors, and India is
from the top of their
one.
tongues, from the top of their lungs. They would have screamed that we lied
Yeah,
if they
true.
had any inkling.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just
Exactly.
like how
that's the
could
biggest argument. Right
yeah? What's the biggest like secret? Like everyone's just like, oh, we'll just all keep it a secret, okay?
Yeah. Because the
And-
Russians were definitely trying to beat us there.
Oh,
it was,
100%.
it was a race
They
between us and
ruined their economy
Russia. Yeah.
because of that.
We will
People-
go to the moon.
Millions of Russians suffered.
What the fuck,
More
Amber?
missing. I think it's the same one.
Missing
they got a
child
name
from
this time.
Heartland, Texas.
Oh, it's a different kid. Boy,
Connor
Saturdays.
Young, 12-year-old black male.
Pay attention to your
Suspect
phones.
is
If you're
Dorcas Young.
so the only reason I have that
42-year-old
on here is because like, what if my wife is attacked and then it's my kids who are missing and now I'm
They fit the description, so
right? But like, if it's like, who there's no other real reason to
No.
have that on my phone. I know that's terrible, but most people don't pay attention to cars. 1860. So 1863, I helped find a old man who was missing from River Oaks.
Oh fuck
You did?
yeah!
Yes. So
What?
I'm working over there. I'm with what's his name? Furlong.
Jeff
Oh,
Furlong.
Jeff
Jeff
Furlong.
Furlong.
Fuck, I love Jeff.
I hate him and I
He's
love him.
one I actually want to call up and be like, "Hey, do you want to come on the show?"
Yeah.
because he'd be fucking amazing. to
Oh,
He's
see.
yeah,
awesome.
he'd be
He's
good.
awesome.
I love Jeff.
But I hated him and I loved
You
him.
hate him until you learn your job, and
There
then
were
you
days.
love him.
Yeah.
There were
You-
days
yeah,
where I looked
he's-
at him
he's
and
kind
I
of
wanna
a-
brain you to death.
He was my store manager when I first started,
Okay.
and then when I was on ERP a little bit, like I was based out of that store, and I remember I accidentally farted while I was up on the register, and he was running the register next to me, and he leans over to me, and goes, "If you're going to do that, you're going to be up here by yourself all day." And I was like, "Yes."
He gave some good. He gave some good like advice.
Oh, yeah.
And but at the same time, there's sometimes where he just nitpicks shit for no
Yeah,
reason.
he
Oh,
was
yeah.
he
He's
was a
an-
fucking asshole,
He's
but
a nitpicker.
at the same time, if he got onto you for once, you didn't let it happen.
You didn't let it happen again.
Right?
That's
no.
for sure.
Right.
You were
That's
you
for
were
damn
like,
sure.
he would just so casually, because the thing with me was beer doors, because when I first started the RA shift, the overnight shift was 11 p.m.
did that
to
shit to
8 p.m.
Yeah.
Or 8 a.m. Sorry. So beer, clean cooler doors or whatever.
Yeah.
He found fingerprints on the beer doors, and he's like, "Who did you clean the beer doors last night?" I was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Okay, well, there's fingerprints on them, so you need to clean them again." He kept me an extra 30 minutes cleaning. He would go through, and I'd be like, "All right, I'm done." He go check. Goes, "No, there's a fingerprint on this one. Clean them all again." I was like,
Yeah, he did
Okay.
that. He did that to me
I did
one
that
time.
like 2 or 3 times. I
Yeah.
cleaned every one, and he was just like, "Okay, you're good. You can go home." I was like, "Thanks." And I was like, but I never missed cooler doors again.
Right.
I was like, I do not want to fucking go through that again. But
Right.
he was so casual about it. He's like,
Oh yeah.
"No, they suck. Do it again." It's like, "Okay, thanks, Jeff."
I distinctly remember he was a little more pissed with me on the second pass of that.
Probably.
And he was,
Yeah.
I remember I said, well, I don't care. It's 7:20. I got to go. Somebody's waiting on me. Sorry. And he goes, all right, fine. And that was it. And it was like, okay, cool. I'm sorry. There's times where it's like, dude, you're not going to hold me
The thing-
hostage.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I don't want to keep going on it, but like the thing with him is like my quick start. He comes out there and he's like, "Do you dip?" And I was just like, "Oh yeah, I dip." And he pulls out his skull mint and
Yeah.
he goes, "Get you a pinch?" And I was just like, "No, I do pouches." And he's like, "Okay." And then we just sat out there and chit chatted in front of the store for a while.
Once
Get
you,
you pinch.
once you get to know him, once you
Get
realize
you
what his
a
motives are, where he's
Oh
at,
yeah,
you understand that it's just a tribulation of fire.
yeah.
He's old school, and
Yeah.
He
gonna
was
sit
fucking
here-
old school.
Yeah.
He's gonna
And
gonna
I'd
show you.
love to get him on here to just talk
Oh,
like
yeah.
that mentality.
Yeah.
Because he's from back in the day.
Yeah.
Like your time back in the day. And it's just like, dude,
Yeah.
he yeah.
Yeah,
He had a big
hardcore.
impact on me.
Yeah.
But
I loved him, man. He was great. He was great.
100% I want to get him on here.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're in it because I know Jared has to get going.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it's late.
Yeah.
it was
Go home.
fantastic having you on.
Oh,
We
yeah,
would
man.
definitely love to have you
Seeing
back
ya.
on.
Absolutely, anytime.
But
Oh yeah, we'll have you back.
next
on.
time you'll be loosened up and we won't have
Yeah.
to go through all the intro stuff where we can
Yeah,
really get
we'll
into
just
Yeah, we
get
just go
crazy
straight into
shit,
some
so.
bullshit. Pick a topic.
Exactly. All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening. If you're still on here, we still got 6 viewers. So,
Gang signs.
but
Gang signs.
yeah.
Gang signs forever.
Okay. All right. That was the widest thing I could possibly do. But all right. Well, thanks everyone for watching and listening and blah blah blah. So
Yeah.
thanks. We'll see you next time. I don't know.